This is Backward with another string of talk shows and podcasts. Today is Friday, July 5th, and we're coming back with another string where we're gonna talk about games. We're gonna talk about the things that we did during the week. We're gonna talk about new things that are coming to the channel, and we are talking about things that we're doing and maybe games that we are gonna be playing on the future, which is pretty nice, pretty awesome, pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. So buckle up that we are gonna do many things. Remember, people, to ask any questions, to talk about anything in the chat, to say hi to the people in order to keep the conversation going, and in order to do the things over here. We appreciate it. So you have any questions or something to say. Never wait for me. Never wait for me to stop to talking, because it's not gonna happen. So just just say whatever you have to say, and I will follow. I will follow. People are gonna say welcome to Wallet. Welcome to the stream, Mr. Wallet. Welcome to the streams. I hope you're coming ready to have some fun. Today we plan to talk about video games and stuff like that. So I hope you enjoy. Any questions? Remember to tell you to everybody in the chat. You know? So we can talk about it. Rick Haynes, welcome to the stream, Mr. Rick Haynes. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're coming ready to have some fun, Mr. Rick Haynes. Yeah, pretty nice, pretty awesome. People are coming to the stream. Pretty nice. Hi, Wallet. Hi, Rick Haynes. Yeah, people are coming to the stream, which it is pretty nice. Pretty cool. Yeah, any questions you have, don't forget to tell me. We're gonna be doing the best we can to answer those questions. People, let's go to the Twitter right away, because it's kind of late today, and because the talk show today, uh, because talk shows right now on the Fridays are being done during the weekdays. We don't have a lot of time, maybe 2 3 hours to talk about things. Uh, it's not like used to be back in the days that we used to have like the whole weekend. Now it's like 2 3 hours. That's it. So we had to go forward pretty quick. Yeah, people, follow my Twitter. Pretty awesome place to know about all the things that I do on the channel. So you don't know the things that we are doing, the plans that we are doing, the games that we are doing, and everything. I highly recommend it that you go to my Twitter. People, yesterday was 4th of July. Yeah, yesterday was, follow my Twitters. Yesterday was 4th of July, the day when people um, celebrate the Independence Day in USA. You know, but it doesn't matter the country you are. Yesterday was a pretty awesome day for a lot of people that belongs to many countries to celebrate independence, because as you can see, USA is a country where people from many countries. For me, for example, I coming from another country, living in USA. So basically, it's my independence for two times too, for two reasons. It's becoming my independence too. One, because I'm living here in USA. Second, because my country is a very very dependent of this country. Everything, my country is like a little island. Everything that happens over here, affect my countries too. So it's basically my their independence too. Almost by default. So if that happens to many people, yeah, doesn't matter the country you are. Yesterday was a pretty important day for USA and people that are pretty close to it. So today Today is pretty nice. I didn't begin early, but kinda coming late because it was a electrical outage in my region over here. I didn't have electricity until couple minutes early, so that's one of the reasons I kinda begin late today. You know, it's it's always a different reason why I cannot do the streams like on time. I'm trying pretty hard. Like yesterday was like almost on time. Yeah, but today it couldn't happen. It was pretty crazy, pretty awesome. Yeah, well, we're gonna talk about many other things. Many things, but let's tell it to everybody. You know, let's tell to everybody. Chat shows. Let's talk about gaming. Let's talk about gaming. At the on the talk shows and podcasts like at Backward TV, which is a pretty awesome channel that you should check it out all the time without mercy. Come to earn some points for the August giveaway. August 23, yeah, 23rd. August 23rd. Give it away. August 23rd, give it away. And have fun supporting the streams we loot in order to get a $5 Steam gift card on the weekends. Yeah, people. Yeah, people. New stuff are coming to the channel. New mechanics are coming to the channel. You know, new stuff that a lot of people that already know about it. Let's talk about gaming on the talk shows and podcasts live at Backward TV. Going to earn some points for the August 23rd. Give it away and have fun supporting the streams we loot in order to get a $5 Steam gift card on the weekends. Pretty awesome, pretty nice. I believe it's pretty clear. You know, one of the intentions. You know, I'm gonna be later on explaining about that. Yeah, people, remember this is the game list. Today we are not gonna be playing games, but we are gonna show you the game list of the games that we are playing in this channel. Don't forget, people, don't forget to check it out, the list. Don't forget to tell me which game you want me to play. You know, should you have any specific game that you want me to play, don't forget about to tell me. We're gonna be checking out. We are gonna be putting in the streams. We hope, you know, preferably we tend to play multiplayer games. We highly recommend that you request multiplayer games only. You know, so you really want me to play, because back in the days people used to, oh no, I just want you to play the game. You know, that's fine with me too. You can tell me so I can play. You know, but see the game single player. It's pretty likely that I will not be streaming it, you know. So if you want me to stream some specific game, make sure it's like a multiplayer game, you know. So we got Space Lords that we play 3 days in a week, which is a pretty nice game created by Microsteen and published by Microsteen, which is a pretty awesome company, creator of the Castlevania Lord of the Shadows, Scrapland, Cliffbreaker, Jericho. There is so many other titles that is Microsteen has been talking, like Metroid Prime for 3DS. A lot of more stuff. The list is pretty big. You know, they don't talk a lot about all those games because that those are games, pretty old games that basically was in the times with no Twitter or anything like that. You know, which is pretty nice. At that time, they were doing some super quality content. You know, uh, yeah. We're having a lot of fun with the Space Lords games, man. We are gonna be talking later on about it. Quake Champions, again created by Bethesda, by ID Software. ID Software and published by Bethesda Software. You know, playing every single Saturday without mercy. Pretty nice game. Supporting the game because there is no many games like this, like Quake Champions, arena shooter with high fast pace arena shooters. You know, pretty challenging. It looks like in the future we are not gonna be able to play games like this anymore because it's only AAA in the AAA realm. You know, official arena shooters like that is Quake Champions only. It's like the only one that is around. Maybe there is some more, but I don't know about them. Another thing is. There is many indie ones. Not a lot of people playing. I was checking one the other day. It was like a 30 people online, stuff like that. Like very niche, you know. And people like those kind of games. You know, people like those kind. I like those kind of games. The only problem is like I don't know if they're really gonna disappear or what, but every time the one arena shooter it came out like a dips in people like a right away. You always stick like a 20 people around, stuff like that. Quake Champions is pretty famous. The community is bigger, but it doesn't have like the huge amount of people behind it. I don't know why. It's kind of crazy. Splitgate people, Splitgate is again created by 1048, right? Let me check it out pretty fast because the developer it has a name with numbers, you know. It's with numbers, stuff like that. So let me see. Splitgate 1047. Yeah, 1047 games. It's a pretty awesome game. Kinda looks like a Halo. Kinda Halo-y with portals. It has portals. This is basically the highlights of the game. Splitgate. It has portals on and everything, which is pretty nice. Another taste in the arena shooter genre. This is pretty cool. Apex Legends. Apex Legends, we already play a pretty awesome game created by Respawn Entertainment and published by EA Games. Do the games, yeah, which is pretty awesome publisher, you know, putting the games out there, promoting the games pretty heavily, and everything, you know. Yeah, it has his controversial stuff in the back, but that doesn't stop the game to be good. Apex Legends is a pretty awesome game. It basically Respawn Entertainment is the one managing almost every single aspect of the game, having a lot of fun. New content came in with new characters and new modes and new stuff in the game. A lot of people say like it changed the games pretty drastically for good, you know, for good. But it's kind of at some point kind of worrisome because the game it didn't bring like a lot of new people, you know. I thought it was gonna be like a massive. Maybe a lot of people are playing, but it's no way to check it out. But in the Twitch, it didn't bring any new eyes. It didn't bring no eyes at all. Like people that has been in the same numbers, you know, has been in the same numbers, you know. We have to remember that in order for a game in Twitch to bring a lot of more eyes, you know, it's kind of needed. Basically, it's kind of needed to have certain streamers playing, you know, certain high profile players community. You know, those players need to bring their communities in order to have high numbers, which is unfortunate. That has to be like that. You know, but it's keeping, especially Apex Legends, kind of keeping themselves in the same area with with the viewers and everything, which is pretty awesome. You know, despite all of the promotions in everywhere about the game, it's still kind of making his way pretty slowly into people's interest. People know about the game. The game was super promoted. After the fact that it wasn't promoted at all when they launched, you know. But it is what it is, you know. Shooting games. There is so many shooting games in the market. It basically is oversaturated. As you can see, I got one, two, three, four, five, six. Almost every single game over here is a shooting game, you know. Planet Side 2, pretty awesome game created by Daybreak Games and published by Daybreak Games too, I believe. You know, man, let me check it out pretty fast. Having a lot of fun. It's my, believe it or not, it's my most played game of all time. You know, Daybreak Game Company. Yeah, Daybreak Company. Yeah. That the game has been a blast, in Planet 2 has been the most played game in, from all my games. You know, it's the most played game with 1,400 1,400 hours on play, which is pretty nice, pretty awesome. It's a massive map where three factions compete compete against it for resources. You know, it's pretty nice, pretty awesome. You should check it out. Totally free, people. All of those games I'm talking about here, you know, the Space Lord Square Champions, Planet Side 2 are totally free to download, you know, most of the time. I believe I have like a one or two games that you have to pay for it, but almost all of them are free to play. Ring of Deletion, people, new mode, new content, new stuff is coming. You know, it's in the game, so if you want to check it out, check it out. It's a game created by Aurora Studios and TCH Scarlet Limited, publisher by TCH Scarlet Limited. Has been pretty good. The game feels proper. They trying to be a proper stuff, which is pretty nice. You know, Battle Royale, a new mode on Battle Royale they put it in the game, which is pretty good. Dread Bingo, welcome to the strange Dread Bingo. Welcome to the strange. So how you coming ready to have some fun, Mrs. Dread Bingo? Dread Bingo, how are you? Dread Bingo says backward. Oh, thank you for coming. Thank you for your support. Really appreciate it. Oh, that Mr. Red Bingo. Yeah, pretty cool. Today we're having a talk show talking about games, the games that we're playing and stuff like that. You know, giving more details. So you wanna really know what my channel is all about, I really highly recommend that you keep watching the streams so you have a better idea. Joe Bingo, how you liking Eve or now? Eve? Oh, I got like a 3 years playing Eve, supporting that game. Pretty awesome. I don't play Eve online like everybody plays. I play my own way, you know. No weapons, no anything like that. Basically looking for resources, you know, and selling it at high price in the market. You know, doing a lot of planetary interactions. You know, I got like a lot of planets with industry making a lot of money up there. Even when I am not playing, it's a pretty nice game. It's pretty cool. Yeah, we're planning to bring it to the streams on Sundays, you know, no Sunday, not this Sunday, no. Sundays we're gonna be playing the EVE Online. Pretty awesome game. Yeah, people. Ring of Deletion. Did you play Ringo? You play EVE Online too? Yeah, Ring of Deletion, people. Pretty nice game, totally free. New mode in the battle royale that I believe is gonna revolution. Yeah, you're not gonna hear nothing big about it. You're not gonna see like a drastic change, but they're putting like a new game mode in the battle royale where you are basically in the danger zone all the time. You have to you have to go to safety, by using oxygen and everything. The numbers on the Ring of the Legion on Twitch always been low, but the game, the people playing always has been pretty high. The game is doing good. Don't take Twitch numbers as numbers that people are playing and everything like that, because not a lot of people streams Ring of the Legion. Ring of the Legion is at this point it's his own thing. It's his own battle royale where they're going their own ways. Remember that the games came in from China, so the big part of the big group of people coming from there, I believe. Even though the games it has been promoted heavily. People, this is the Ring of the Legion has been the only game that when I watch on YouTube or going to Facebook, whatever, I see commercials about it. None of the other games, or Apex Legends, it does. Splitgate is doing it. But almost none of the games I play over here it has like commercials on YouTube and everything, which is pretty crazy. Jerry Pringle said, "What's your favorite game so far?" Oh, my game so far is Planet Side 2. My favorite game so far is Planet Side 2. Maybe you say, "What? Really?" Yeah, because it's the game that has like the most time playing it. The most time with 1,400 hours on it. This is my favorite game to all of them. But let me tell you, Space Lords has been a new game for my channel, and I got like 3 or 4 months playing it, and it has been pretty good. Has been a blast. I already had like 200 hours on it. I'm liking it a lot. I'm playing it 3 days in a week. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I'm playing Space Lords, so it's becoming little by little my favorite game. My favorite game after Planet Side 2. But Planet Side still has the crown with most hour players. Which is pretty nice. What's your favorite game, Mr. Dre Bingo? You got any favorite game? Yes, if you want me to play any game, don't hesitate, to tell me. We're gonna be checking out the game and put it in the streams. Yeah. Call of Duty people, Black Ops 4. We got a little bit of problem with that game. Since it becoming pretty big, kind of difficult for me to install, because I had to delete like 7 games in order for me to play Call of Duty, which is it created a pretty crazy situation for my life basically. Joy Brinko says EverQuest. Oh yeah, EverQuest created by Daybreak Games 2 company, the same people from Planet Side 2. Yeah, pretty awesome RPG MMO. One of the best RPG MMO over there from USA. American MMOs, one of the best over there. Legendary game that has been setting in stone many new gameplay mechanics and many interesting stuff for the genre. Yeah, EverQuest is a pretty good one. I always wanted for them to release EverQuest Next, which is supposed to be like the next installment of the EverQuest. They show a lot of awesome mechanics. A lot of awesome mechanics that you're gonna be able to create your own maps and create your own houses and stuff like that. Not just because you can do that, because a lot of games does that at this point, but in the way that game was was making it was super revolutionary, pretty easy way to do stuff. But unfortunately, it happens what it happens to the company. The break games, was bought for many others investors, and problems came in from nowhere. But I don't know. The break games is still there. They still have the code over there. In any moment, it could be it could be that any moment they release something about it, but some people say it's not gonna happen. Jarbinko says, but they can sell the game and took everyone money. Yeah, you see, that's the popular answer that I always got. That they took everyone's money and everything because uh, I believe. Well, they basically didn't take no money from people because the game wasn't crowdfunded or anything like that. The game was made for by them, published by them. But I believe that you can. I know where you came from. Because supposed to be. Let me see. EverQuest Landmark is still there. Oh no, they take him out. I'm not pretty sure, but I believe EverQuest Landmark. It was a game that you can purchase. I don't remember if it was free or you can purchase at the beginning, but I'm pretty sure it was like a purchasable at the beginning. So the idea was like you purchase that game and you have fun, make stuff over there, and then they with the money of that game they could make the other games. Plus, you have like a castle or stuff like that in that game, EverQuest Landmark. You can put the castle, or the building, the house, in the main game, something like that. It was a pretty crazy way to crowdfund or to early access the game, uh, which is I was 100% agree with, but they had to take him out. But I don't believe they take they don't take no everybody money because it wasn't crowdfunded. The game was published by them, created by them, so they didn't take anybody. Yeah, EverQuest Llama. So you say like they had to you had to buy in order to play. I can see that. I believe in the beginning was like that, like a $20 to get in, stuff like that. But remember EverQuest and EverQuest Llama was EverQuest Next and EverQuest Llama. It was two separate, different games. EverQuest Llama is gonna have to his own gameplay mechanics and stuff like that. But it kind of showcase it how it's gonna be EverQuest Next, which is it was like a more dynamic kind of game. Almost like a platformer, because you're gonna be able to jump, you go places and move everywhere and do attack, action attack. It was like a totally different from the original EverQuest. You're gonna have like a very futuristic characters, and medieval characters. It could be pretty nice. I really like it. The direction they kind of try to take the game, but unfortunately, they got problems. Remember the Sony Online Entertainment? Sony have to bail out, say bye bye to them, and then they have to change the name. They were bought by many different companies too. Many different companies, because the bottom line, none of the games it was making enough. That's the bottom line. That's the bottom line behind that. They was doing H1C, One Planet Side 2, EverQuest, all those games. In none of those give it like enough money for them to continue. Planet Side still there. They're still struggling with money. The studio's super small now. Uh, it's something that they didn't want it to happen, but that's the problem too when you work with corporations. Sony's a good company. Everybody likes them, you know. But at the end of the day, they're corporations, you know. See, they don't see no money, they say bye bye. That's what it is, you know. There is no loyalty in corporations. They have to move on. They got a lot of people. They have to keep themselves working, so they move on to other things, living daybreak games basically in perils, you know, in shambles, which is it's not the it's not their fault, you know. It's not their fault. I was there and not in the company, you know. I was there playing the games, you know, the blind side twos and everything, checking out the news and everything. It was super crazy how suddenly oh we had to change the name, we had to close games and everything. That was crazy, man. I remember. Yeah, people, Call of Duty Black Ops 4 is a game, pretty awesome game. You know, highly recommend if you like the battle royales because Call of Duty it brings a new way for battle royale, more dynamic, with a lot of Call of Duty weapons. You know, remember that Call of Duty has a pretty good gunplay. You know, pretty good gunplay. Basically, one of the best in the market. You know, the gameplay with the Call of Duties. You know, Call of Duty is Call of Duty. You know, it feels good. It's smooth. They gonna pull out this battle royale game mode with a huge map, with the different little maps from the other Call of Duty games. You know, familiar maps in other Call of Duty games are in there, in that big map. Pretty awesome, pretty cool. Having a lot of fun with the game. You know, I was having a lot of fun with the game. But they decided to put a lot of more content, more stuff. It got kind of big, you know, 130, basically 130 gigabytes in order to install this game, which it makes it difficult for me because I have to delete like many games from my library in order to play the Call of Duties. You know, like a 7 or 8 games I had to delete in order to play the Call of Duties, which is kind of crazy. I had to delete Space Lords, Quake, you know. And at some point I was having Apex Legends, I had to delete it too. You know, Ring of the Legion, I had to delete it. My Paladins too. EVE Online is almost deleted. I almost deleted EVE Online, but I said no. Let me wait over there. You know, just at the note, I still got it installed. You know, I still got it installed, but I had like a 96 gigabyte free only. You know, because I had to delete a lot of stuff. Look at how many, 96 gigabyte only free. You know, because I still got installed. I got it still installed in my computer. Crazy situation. Crazy situation. I don't know if we were gonna continue playing the Call of Duties because the whole thing about deleting every single game with the merge in order to play the game, it doesn't appeal to me. You know, so I kind of given the idea to the developers, not directly. I didn't send a Twitch or anything like that. But I kind of given the, you know, talking over here in the channel and sending the stream. I hope they see it to split the game, in between the battle royale, multiplayer. You know, back in the days, Call of Duty used to split the game between the single player and multiplayer because they understood that not a lot of people gonna be playing a single player. It's gonna be jumping to the multiplayer. You know, not a lot of people are gonna be playing the multiplayer all the time, so sometimes they wanted to only play the single player. So they give you the choice for you to install the single player or the multiplayer. You can install it both, but you got the option to only install one part of the game. I really kind of want to do the same thing to Black Ops 4. I don't know if you can do it with the Battle Royale and the other modes that I don't play. I only jump into the Call of Duty for the Battle Royale. You know, so I'm looking forward to see if they gonna do something about it. Because I really wanted to continue playing Battle Royale, but I don't want to every time I play the game have to delete all my games. You know, which is kind of crazy. Developers have need to be mindful. You know, it's good to have a nice game, pretty nice game, but you can do nice graphics with a less amount of gigabytes, stuff like that. Look at Ring of Deletion. Ring of Deletion is pretty solid gameplay, pretty beautiful looking. It doesn't have that crazy amount of gigabyte space or studio. You know, I know there are different games, you know, but I believe they had something to do. They had something to do because that was too much, too many. 130 gigabytes is too much. Cephalot, welcome to the stream. Cephalot, welcome to the streams. Cephalot says, when will you go live? Oh, you are on. I had to refresh. Yeah, I am on, Mr. Cephalot. I am here talking about the games and everything. So can I recommend you to stay there for the thing because today's a start shows. Today's a third show is we are talking about the games, you know, talking about the games. Formula Fusion, a new game in the streams. Having fun because they're kind of games are racing games, like a Wipeout, anti-gravity racing games created by a lot of the developers that work in the original Wipeout series in yeah, I believe it's Psygnosis or Studio Liverpool. I don't know. I don't recall which Windows studio they were working. They decided to make his own thing, you know. But they are not like the developers. They are like a song of the developers, you know. So it's totally different, you know. But they still make a pretty similar game called Formula Future. The yellow one over there that you can see. Oh, the loots are coming, people. The loots are coming, people. Remember? Hey, from Cephalot. Yeah, thank you for the loots, Mr. Cephalot. People, remember that now to participate in the $5 Steam gift card on Saturday and Sunday, you need to send the loot into the streams that puts your name in the loot leaderboard. You know, if your name appears in the 7 days, so your name appear in the top of the 7 days of the loot leaderboard, you're gonna be able to get a $5 Steam gift card tomorrow, Saturday. Yeah, so Saturday tomorrow, you know, whoever is in the top is gonna get automatically a $5 Steam gift card. It's a way for me to not force you to come in early, say hi or anything like that. You know, I still want you to come and say hi, but that's not the way you get the $5 Steam gift card. You know, it's totally changed. I'm gonna be talking later on, so I highly recommend that you stick into the stream. Si you wanna know more, you know. Formula Fusion, people, pretty awesome game. It's a racing game. We're playing so from time to time. It's coming next weekend. Yeah, next week, next Thursday, because Thursdays now are the days that we are rotating the games. You know, next Thursday is gonna come in Formula Fusion. It's a pretty awesome. Highly recommend it. In some ways, you really like that kind of game. You know, I don't know if you remember the last stream, but the next Thursday you're gonna see how it is. It's pretty cool. Paladins is coming back to the streams. You know, Paladins is becoming a pretty good game. You know, created by Evi Mojo Studio and published by High Res Studio. Pretty awesome. Highly recommend it. You know, pretty fun game. You should check it out. Totally free too. Elite Dangerous spaceship game. It's coming to the stream, so on the Thursday too, we're gonna be playing, or from time to time. Elite Dangerous in this channel basically is to showcase, you know, it's for me to showcase the game, but we don't have any goals like specific for the channel, you know, gameplay wise. It's just showing how I play, how you can play, you know. I don't do combat, I still have a lot of fun and put a lot of hours in the game. Cephalot said Paladin is dead, but fun. Oh no, I don't remember. I don't believe he's dead. It's a pretty. It's still a lot of people are playing. Woof. Paladin is doing pretty good. I understand it's not everybody's cup of tea. I don't like it like a lot. Let me tell you, back in the days, I was like, I don't know what this game makes me. It makes me sleep and everything. Look at the numbers. The numbers are pretty good, super good for a game for Paladins for a kind of game. Super good numbers that Lowbreakers couldn't put out. This which is it was one of my favorite games back in the days. Yeah, the Paladins is doing pretty good. A lot of people are playing all the time. Maybe you come to the Twitch. Maybe you come to the Twitch, checking in for the games. The people, again. I'm gonna tell you something. Don't come to the Twitch for numbers. Those numbers are no people playing. Those numbers are people watching the thing. Over here, every single game is dead basically because they got like a low numbers. You know. But these are not the real numbers. The game is pretty much alive. 400 people only watching. But this is not the real numbers. The real numbers are these ones. In the charts. How many people? 14,000. 14,000 people. It's a totally different perception. So I don't recommend you can go to the Twitch and check out the games. Oh, only 400 people playing. No, only 400 people viewing because not everybody's streaming. Not everybody that is over here. Look at it. It's like a famous streamer or anything like that. Look at the first guys, only 100 people watching. So, But, but in Twitch is kind of that. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. It's a mistake. It's a mistake coming to the Twitch to check for the numbers. Those numbers doesn't say nothing. This is only people watching. This is only people watching. Look at how popular it's again. Totally different perception. So don't come over here to Twitch to check the numbers. People make that mistake all the time. This is not the only platform. You got Mixer, you got the Live, you got many other platforms. You got Facebook, you got YouTube. The viewers and the interest of the game is spread all over all those platforms. So it's totally difficult for a game to have like a high numbers in Twitch. It has to be famous. It has to be League of Legends. It has to be like a League of Legends stuff like that. Those games. League of Legends is always on the top. Always on the top. And look at now. Now people are playing team fight. What is League of Legends? Over here. Oh man, it's going down. Dota 2. You need to be those communities are pretty big, man, because those games are not the best games over there. Cowdy Joker, thank you for the host. Cowdy Joker, thank you for spread the word about my channel. I'm bringing more people to the stream. Thank you for that, Cowdy Joker. Really appreciate it. Cephalo says 60 views, maybe max 100. Yeah, but it's bad for them as an advertisement. Yeah, they don't rely on Twitch. And on Twitch is not the only platform. You got Twitch, YouTube, Facebook Gaming, D Live. They got advertisement. Everybody knows about Paladin. It doesn't gonna make any difference when you have 40,000 concurrent games, concurrent people playing all the time. Like I look at the numbers. The numbers are crazy. 22,000, 22,000. They're doing super good. Look at those crazy numbers. Paladins, look. They're doing super good. Better than that. But everybody wants the game do better than that, but it's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. Cody Joker said, hello, welcome to the stream, Mr. Cody Joker. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're coming ready to have some fun. I hope you're coming ready to have some fun because we are talking about the video games today, podcast. So any questions, put in the chat. Any comment, put in the chat. We are going to be talking together about the games. Yes, Philosophy, you stop playing Paladins because low people. Come back to Paladins because there is no low people at all. There is no low people. The game is doing better than many other games out there. Better than many other games out there. Taking account that the Paladins is a hero shooter, that basically the genre, that kind of games. All of the games that try to do the Paladin thing, Overwatch formula, they are failing. They are getting close. Gigantic fail. Lawbreakers fail. Better games than Paladins, because that's the thing I don't understand. How better games are doing better than games that nobody wants to. Like, oh man, this game, like Fortnite is doing super good, but every time I ask about Fortnite or talk about Fortnite, people tell me, oh no, I don't like that game. That game is like, how a game with so many people talking against it is still on top, because the game is good, the community is big, you know. That's the difference between games and movies and all that kind of media. Games are different, crazy stuff, and then you have games that are super good, like Lawbreakers. They don't do it good, and everybody's crying because, oh man, they closed the game, but nobody was playing. It's like, bruh, nobody was playing. At one point, it was like 5 people only in the game. At one point, I went to the server in Lawbreakers with like 3 people, me and two more guys, talking, chatting. It becomes like a chat platform at some point, which is it was crazy. Flight Simulator X people, now that they talk about a new flight simulator in E3, showcasing pretty nice graphics, pretty awesome graphics. I'm thinking about bringing back the flight simulators. Flight simulators to play a couple things. Couple fly from over here to another country and everything. Or from basically every time I stream a flight simulator back in the days, it was like a local flights. No far away, because flight simulator is basically a real life simulator basically. You got like a real life distances between countries and everything. So you go to another country, make sure it's pretty close, because otherwise you're gonna be stuck in 5 hours of flight like a real life. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, the version that I have, it crashed a lot. That's why I kind of take them out for a while. But we're planning to bring it back. C1 Battle Royale, or AKA H1C1, is doing pretty bad. That game in the beginning was super good. It was a lot of hype, and now it's doing super low. Taking account that was a pretty famous game. A lot of high-profile streamer was playing like almost every time. But now it's like a super low in the battle. Still, you get your matches. Still, you get your stuff. But almost nobody was talking about it. The company Daybreak Games, I believe it's Daybreak Games, right? It's no, yeah, Daybreak Games. It's not making a huge announcements or anything. Maybe they put in new content, but everything is going like under the radar. The last update, June 26th. Yeah, pretty recent. We come down in all regions Wednesday. Oh, C1 Battle Royale series will come down in all regions on Wednesday 26 to bring the new game updates. Okay, estimate downtime is 2 hours for patch. Yeah, the last day was June 26th. They are working pretty hard to bring it back, because it looks like the problem came in with an update. They update the game and immediately break every single thing in the game. Somebody told me like, oh, they update the game. They broke a lot of the mechanics. People wasn't happy with the game, But it looks like now they're trying to fix that. The game was, people like it, but the H1C1 Battle Royale, people like it a lot. They got something on it that they kind of miss the mark. They kind of miss the mark. They could bring the community back. Yeah, they just had to listen to the community. At this point, they just had to listen and trying to do what the community is telling them, and stop trying to put their own thing. When developers try to push their own thing on top of before the community, without the community telling them, that is the main problem. That brings a lot of problems. So try not to, stop any goals. Talk to the community. Let the people tell you what's up, because the community is the only one that can fix games right now. War Thunder, it was recommended back in the days for Kraken '07, I believe. Yeah, Kraken '07 was having a lot of fun. It's a pretty beautiful game, historic, based on historic events and everything. Totally free. Created and published by Gaijin Entertainment. And having a blast with the game. Not playing all the time. So that's why we got it over here in the rotation list. Because we are not playing all the time. We play it sometimes, because War Thunder is it's a game. It's a game that you need to be with the community, basically, in order to play, to have fun, to make friends. You need to be like a very on touch with the community, because this community is very dedicated to the game. There are no. You need to spend time. So you wanna be like in the community. You need to spend time in the world. There is so many things to learn, because they got like a real life airplanes and tanks and everything. So check it out. It's pretty nice. Evil 9, CCP, created by CCP, published by CCP Games. Pretty awesome game that basically is the game that represent the 30% of the economy from Iceland, which is pretty crazy when you think about it. People, the loot is coming. Hey, from Sepilot. Hey, hello, how are you? How's it going, Mr. Sepilot? How's it going? Yeah, thank you for the loot. Thank you for your support. I really appreciate it. People, remember, by sending the loot, you put your name in the leaderboard for the loot. If the person that is on the top is the one that's gonna get the $5 System gift card. I'm gonna be explaining that later on. I'm gonna be explaining that later on, so don't miss out. Don't miss out. Send the loot, put your name in the leaderboards, because the person in the top on the last 7 days on the leaderboard is the ones that's gonna get the $5 System gift card. So don't miss out. Don't miss out. Any questions? Ask now, people. Any questions? Ask now. I see a lot of people that are basically no understanding this. If they're not making question, make a question, man, because the $5 System gift card, it's not working with the highs anymore. It's working with the loots now. This is the mechanic that we are putting in place in the channel in order to be more fair for the people to get the loot. So don't miss out. Ask questions before tomorrow, because tomorrow somebody's gonna get a card. Everybody's gonna be like, what, how, yeah. So ask questions, because I don't want tomorrow people tell me, oh, why I came first. Yeah, you came first, bro. The $5 System gift card totally changed. And nobody's asking questions. Nobody's asking questions. Well, I hope you all understand and begin to do the things, because that's the only way to get the $5 System gift card on the Saturday, is to use the loot. Cooking Simulator, people. Cooking Simulator, pretty awesome game. I just got it. I'm planning to put in the streams to have some fun, to cook some dishes, to do stuff. It's a pretty nice game that I really wanted to bring, to change the pace from the shooters, because man, we got so many shooters, we got so many killing. It's sometimes after you do the killings, you should do the cooking too. You should do the cooking to continue with the life. Pretty awesome game that I really find pretty fun. BR is coming to the streams too. BR is a pretty awesome chat game. It has a lot of content they want to showcase in the streams, you know. So it's not like I'm gonna be chatting to the people, having fun and trolling. It's basically showcasing the places, talking about those places, looking at the details, you know, looking at the avatars, stuff like that, looking at the game sale. Basically, it's a showcase, you know, all the things VR chat that I know because it's a lot. VR chat is huge. People, VR chat is huge, you know. So you go to the Twitches, and you go to for the VR chat, you will know how many people are watching. Oh, it's not a lot of people watching. It's not a lot of people watching. 920. Whoa, whoa, for the kind of games that it is real shot, it's a lot of people watching. Let's check out the numbers. Let's check out the numbers because I believe the numbers are super crazy. Yeah, I believe the numbers for. Oh, this thing has like some problems. Yeah, sometimes it has like some problem. Yeah. 7,000 people right now, which is super good for a game that is not about shooting or anything. It's just about talking. I'm checking out the words and everything. 7,000, pretty awesome. Look at those numbers. Numbers are pretty good. As long as you have like more than 1,000 people playing your game, you are good. I believe you are set up for life. You know, you look at Beer Chat. Pretty awesome, pretty nice. Yeah, highly recommend it because it's a free game. You can download. You don't need to have VR in order to play it. It has a desktop mode too. That it works like a charm, you know. And basically, it will give you an idea for the future if you really want to pick up some VR technology. People, don't forget to put your questions. Today is a talk show, you know. Don't forget to ask to talk in the chat because today's talk show is we're supposed to be talking each other, you know. People, this was the schedule for the last week for this week that we did it. It was having a blast with the space lords and everything, you know. Um, uh, it's gonna be the next Thursday. It's gonna be another game. It's not gonna be Call of Duty. This was basically the the schedule that we did. You know, we played Space Lords Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I had to skip. I didn't feel good. Thursday we came yesterday and played. You know, and today we are doing the Friday start show. Tomorrow we are gonna be doing the Quake Champions. You know, Quake Champions the whole Saturday, which is gonna be pretty nice. You know, people are gonna get the $5 gift card if they use the loot. And Sunday is gonna be pretty nice too because we are gonna do the Lawbreakers art book. You know, people, August 23, the loot. You know, the loot. Every 2 months, this channel it does a give it away where you get to choose between a 25 gift card or 25 per donation, which is. It's a way for me to say thank you to all my viewers, all the people that came to the channel. 5 people are gonna be the winners. 5 people are gonna be the winners. The only way to participate is to come over here and watch my streams because every 10 minutes you get points that puts your name in the leaderboards. You know, if your name is in the leaderboard on August 23 in the top 5 over here. You automatically get to choose a 25 gift card or a 25 PayPal donation. Pretty easy. So you don't understand, feel free to ask me a question in the chat because this is a pretty easy way for me to do the things. And you know, remember that we got 2 years doing it. 2 years doing it basically. And this is not a new thing. You know, this is like almost every 2 months we do it. People are having fun. This last give it away was super good. You know, kind of feel sad for some people that stopped coming. Pretty close to this. Stopped coming like at the last week. I thought maybe he thought he's gonna get it, but he stopped coming, and other people took his place. And another thing, I was contacting that person, never respond back. I believe it was a bot. Yeah, it was a bot, I believe. But he appears again. He appears again in the leaderboard. He's gonna be banned because until he answered me because I really want to make sure that the people that are participating in this is people. It's not like bots or anything like that, you know. So, see you has your name over here, please say hi in the chat. Talk to me so I know you are a person you know about because people that doesn't talk or anything like that or basically give me the idea they are a bot or something like that. Like the guy that was in the top that he couldn't make it. It's gonna be banned from the giveaway. So that's why I'm telling you to people to talk in the chat, to say hi, to get to because to get to know each other, because that's the only way I know that you are not a bot, or you will be participating in the giveaway without any problems. People are gonna say thank you to Hasugido for support my streams. Remember that he's a person that support my streams for 17 months in a row. 17 months in a row, which is pretty nice. Pretty awesome that Hasugido giving me that kind of support to the streams. Putting resources. Oh, look at Fosso W, he appears. Sometimes he appears, sometimes he doesn't appear. It's crazy. The name of Fosso W. Yeah, Hasugido in the top with a silver star. Putting himself one of the most valuable, the most valuable member of the channel. So I'm gonna say thank you to Hasugido for that kind of support. It's like a year and 5 months, which is pretty good. It's pretty awesome supporting the streams. Basically, his channel is I owe to Hasugido this channel and almost everything that I do over here because he's supporting the streams. Pretty awesome, So you see Hasugido, you talk to him, say thank you to him. So you see in the chat because he's doing a pretty nice support to the streams, with his own resources, which is pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna say thank you to Fosso Dario for do the same. 4 months supporting my streams in 4 months, which is pretty nice. Not in a row, but every time that he comes back to the stream, he's ready to subscribe. Giving me the motivation to continue forward, giving me the abilities to continue doing these things that I really like to do. All the time, every time without mercy. So I'm gonna say thank you to Fosso Dario for that kind of support. Is really appreciated. People, the loot is a way for you to support the streams totally free. It's a way now. It's the mechanics that we're using to give it the $5 thing if got on Sundays and Saturdays. On the weekend, Saturdays and Sundays, the person in the top of the loot leaderboard in the last 7 days is gonna be the one to get the $5 gift card on the weekends. I don't know if you remember that I was talking about it many weeks back in the days. I was talking about it many days. Like, I had to find a way, a fair way for the people to get the $5 gift card because it was getting crazy for a lot of people getting that thing. It was sort of difficult. So it was super hard for many people to get that thing. Now I believe a lot of people, or you guys was telling me, oh, it's pretty nice. Like 2-3 people already told me. Yeah, our community is pretty tiny, like 10 people, active people. So we got like 2-3 people that tell me, oh, yeah, that's pretty good. Like so far, people that has been telling me, oh yeah, it's a pretty good idea. So I'm gonna tell you support the streams with the loot for a chance to win a $5 Steam gift card on the weekends. Support the streams with the loot. Support the streams totally free. Free with the loot. Very important that this is a totally free service. The stuff that we have in the channel, people, it doesn't require you to pay money or anything like that. It's a pretty good way to support the streams. So you still want to support the stream, or so you still want the $5 Steam gift card because it's attached. Now I attach that to the loot, so we got a pretty awesome clear way to know who is gonna be the winner. It's gonna be the guy that support the most the streams with the loot. It's pretty easy. Click over there, go to the page of the loot, put a message. If the message appears in the streams, that's it. And the same way support the streams totally free. So don't miss out. Don't miss out. I believe a lot of people are gonna miss this. A lot of people are gonna miss this because a lot of people are not even are not even aware of what's happening in Backcourt TV. So people, listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I have to say, so you can get your $5 Steam gift card too. See, you really want it. I know it's not a lot of stuff. I know I'm making a lot of noise about it. You say, man, this is $5. Why are you making some noise? It's nothing. Yeah, I know it's nothing. But so you really need it. That's the way. So you really want it. That's the way to get it. You put the loot. You support the stream with the loot. The people at the top of the leaderboard in the last 7 days is gonna get the car on the. Yeah, Cephalon is a lot for me. Yeah, practically. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So your name's in the top in the last 7 days thing. You're gonna get the loot. People, it's not this one last 24. It's not the last 30. It's the last 7 that we are taking it. So don't miss out. Put the loot. So you can get a $5 Steam gift card. Listen to what I'm saying, because it kind of feels like I know a lot of people are listening. So yeah, tomorrow a lot of people are gonna get surprised. A lot of people are gonna get surprised tomorrow when they comment hi. It's not hi anymore, people. You can say hi. You still can say hi. I really wanted you to say, but it's not the hi. It's not hi anymore. It's the loot. $5 Steam gift card. You're gonna get on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday only. Saturday and Sunday only. The way to get it is to, or using the loot, support the stream with the loot. The person in the top of the leaderboard is gonna get automatically on Saturday the $5 Steam gift card. How it's gonna be? Well, tomorrow I'm gonna launch the streams. And the beginning. Oh, the loot is coming, people. Hey, from Cephalon. Thank you for the loot, Mr. Cephalon. Thank you for the loot. Yeah. The person that is in the top of the leaderboard is gonna get it, automatically. Begin the streams, announce the winner. In the beginning, I'm gonna be announcing the winner in the beginning. Once I get to the $5 Steam card session, I'm gonna say congratulations to the person. I'm gonna announce the winner. After the streams, he's gonna get his loot, because I believe that's the best way to do it. Because not a lot of people was able to come early. Like, oh hi, no, a lot of people wasn't able to. One guy told me, man, at that time I just sleeping. It's not happening for me, man. But I really want to those $5 Steam gift card, because you can buy some games, you can buy loot for Space Lords, for Quake Champions, games like that. Cephalon said my friends doesn't go online. They will be surprised. Yeah, try to whisper them. Put a whisper. Put a whisper. Try to make sure they know how to do the things, because I posted my Twitter. Support the streams of Backcourt TV with loot in order to get a $5 Steam gift card if your name's in the loot 7 days leaderboard. Don't miss out. It's pretty easy and get some loot. I put some people answer, but I know a lot of people doesn't even know about it. I know a lot of people doesn't even know about it. It is okay. It is okay, because we are just rolling this thing in this week. Maybe next week I expect more people participating. Maybe next week. It's kind of early. Ray King was over here. Water, all those guys was over here. So I don't know if they are listening to me or no. Because a lot of people, I kind of notice by the numbers that a lot of people mute my streams and everything, which is okay. You know, I know I'm not gonna control how people enjoy the streams. You know, but uh, information in in my streams is money. You know, my information in my streams is money. If you want money, if you want something, uh, you should pay attention. You know, you should pay attention. Yeah, I believe this is gonna be the pretty awesome way to do the thing in this channel. People, let's check it out. What we did in the weekend, in the weeks. You know, I don't know if you know, we did bunch of activities, a bunch of activities. Maybe you was here, maybe you wasn't here. Last Saturday, what we did it, we were playing the Quake Champions last Saturday. It was a pretty nice stream. So many fragging, so many, crazy stuff. Uh, it was a little bit challenging for me. It was a little bit challenging because even though I win my matches, uh, many kind of crazy stuff happening in the streams. Yeah, many kind of crazy stuff happening in the streams, and but overall, I was having a lot of fun. I was having a lot of fun. Quake Champion is a game that you need to practice all the time in order to get good. You're not gonna be jumping in and killing everybody without mercy. Especially now. Now, people are learning to play the game. There is a lot of pro players that used to play back in the days in A3 Arena, and now they are playing, killing everybody without mercy. Bringing back his knowledge of the fragging. This is something that you need to put a lot of time in order to keep it going. In order to keep it going, I really wish to play this game every day without mercy. But it could be awesome. Could be awesome see if I can do it. But the problem that I don't do it like that is because it requires a lot of kind of energy. I had to be basically hyper, basically hyper all the time in order to do this. It could be kind of exhausting to play every day, talking, and trying to do super hyper. Look at the fish blood over there. Super hyper. A string of Quake champions. But it's coming. It's coming in the future. Another thing is like. You need it. You need to play this game every day since you wanna get good. I wanted get good to go for the leaderboards until I see people play and say, wow, no, it's like people like Rafa, those guys. I jumping into ranking mode at some point. It was my bottom parts was handed to me because it was totally different to play Quake Champions casually with people that plays casually, like I'm doing now. It's totally different from playing pro ranking. People in professionals, people that work for the ranks, they have no mercy against you. They are not joking. You will die. You will die in ways that you don't even are gonna explain it to you. It's like, man, I just was here. Suddenly, without seeing nobody, look at that person dodging my bullets. You see, stuff like that. How that person? I got the Quake with the nail gun. Supposed to at least one of the nails. Look at how easy killing people without the Quake without the Quake damage. If that person was basically doing magic. Doing magic to not get killed while I was having the Quake damage. Stuff like that happens in the rankings. You don't even explain. You don't even know how you die, but you will die. You know, that's another thing that kind of puts me a little bit. Say, I'm not gonna stop playing the Way Champions because I really like it. I'm gonna put it like away a little bit, you know, and playing casually, you know. But I really want to go for the ranks. I really want to go for the, you know, to put my name in the leaderboards, which is it could be pretty crazy. Taking into account that people like Rafa and stuff like that, they got like a sixth sense for this game. They don't even see you coming through the door, you dead. You know, I don't know how they do that. It kind of looks like hacking, but it's not hacking because those are pro players. You know, they're not supposed to do that. Yeah, maybe in the past you can see people doing it. You know, from other games, but basically e-sport players from this game are pretty respectful of the AP. You know, they are very respectful of themselves and the career they are trying to accomplish. So I don't believe they're gonna throw everything, you know. But it kind of looks like that because it's super crazy. It's like you don't even go through the door. You just taking damage and getting that dead because they got like a sixth sense from to play this game. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, I'm not saying they are hacking. I'm saying they kind of lose like because it's kind of crazy. You know, it's at that level. You know, it's at that level that people are so good. At least Rafa and Cooler, A&D Coolers, those guys are crazy, man. I don't even know how you see something like that. Basically, they do. Yeah, those tactics and stuff like that, I take it from them. You know, because I see them playing. I say, oh, that's what they do. You know, they shoot the bullets through the doors. Every time they see a door, they shoot a bullet because somebody can come in by that door and get destroyed without mercy. This is basically one of the tactics that they use, which is a pretty nice tactic. People are gonna take 1 minute, 1 minute only. We're gonna continue talking about games. So you have any questions? Again, don't forget to put in the chat. You know, if you got any loot, you can still put the loot in the chat. I believe. You know, it gets through. I'm coming in a minute. Gonna take some more coffee, some more stuff. We got an hour already in the streams. An hour 20 minutes. So I'm gonna take 1 minute to get some coffee, check out the house and everything like that. So don't go anywhere. I coming back and I coming back for more. Yeah, people, I'm back and I'm back for more. Continue talking about the games. We are talking about the Quest Champions stream that we did this last Saturday. You know, that was a pretty awesome stream. I was having a lot of fun. A lot of people was here watching. As you can see, the chat people was talking about and everything, which is pretty nice. Highly recommend that you do too, to talk in the chat, to have fun, to ask the questions. You know, because that's why we are here. That's why we're here to build community for the games and everything. To get the loot too. To get the loot too, very important. And remember that in my streams, the loot is for you. Wow, this coffee is pretty good. It's pretty good. I don't drink coffee with sugar, no sugar at all. It still does pretty good. Wow, man, I was killing everybody with the match. In the first matches was pretty good. Then after the first matches, I was like a super, because that's the problem with Quake Champion. You cannot keep your energy all the time, every time. For me, it's kind of hard. Remember that I'm a 40 years old guy, so I'm kind of oldie for this kind of games. But I was doing super good, for my conditions. Getting sick almost all the time. That's another thing. Weather is killing me all the time. Back in the days wasn't like that, but now weather affect me all the time. So sometimes I wanna play this game and I feel super slow. Sometimes I feel super fast. Wow, was destroying everybody's with the mercy. I really got a highlighter right there. I did pretty good. It's the Quake Champion. People, Quake Champion, created by ID Software and published by Bethesda Support. Check it out, it's totally free. You can download it from Steam Store and from the Bethesda launcher. I believe if you download it from the Bethesda launcher, they're gonna give you like some benefits for playing the game there, which is pretty nice. I'm telling you, just so you know, that pretty awesome stuff. Check it out, baby. Check it out. Um, Another thing that we did is look at Victory. Pretty cool. Yeah, the on Sunday we did a Lawbreakers fan album. Let's check it out the video. What we was doing. One thing that we're trying to do now with the Lawbreakers fan album is to make every single character, every single thing. Oh, the looks are coming, people. The looks are coming. Yeah, one of the things that we're doing the Lawbreakers fan hour is to make every single character in one day, in one single day. Hey, support from Cephalo. Thank you for that support, Mr. Cephalo. Thank you for that. Really appreciate it. It's pretty nice, pretty awesome that you support my streams without mercy. Thank you for that. Really appreciate it. Yeah, I was checking Hasugido and stuff he did like a video stuff, pretty awesome and everything. But we are here for the drawings. Yeah, the drawings. Yeah, we were having a lot of fun doing the Lowbreak. I believe the third character. No, this is the second character for the gunslinger. It was pretty nice. I have a blood doing it, as you can see. It looks pretty cool. One thing that I didn't like is like the head is too tiny. The head it was too tiny. Well, it's kind of tiny over here too in the region, but in mine kind of looks super tiny. I don't know because you can see the legs and everything. Maybe that's the reason it looks like I'm super tiny, but yeah, it's kind of tiny. I was having a lot of fun doing this. I did have a lot of fun, which is pretty nice. Next Sunday, we're looking forward to do the third page of this gunslinger class, and I hope so. Let me put it over there because I don't want you to get the idea that we are gonna raid. We are not gonna raid now. It's still, yeah. We had a lot of fun doing it, and we're looking forward to continue with the third page of the low brackets fan album. Remember, people, the low brackets fan album is a project that we had over here for you guys, for the people that came to my channel, the people that play the low breakers, maybe for the developers too. See, I'm gonna send it to everybody. I'm gonna put the link in the chat so you can download it for free, and have fun and everything, which is pretty good. It's looking good. I really like it. I really like it. I believe I'm gonna be sharing some screenshots in the Twitter. I don't wanna a lot. I don't wanna make a lot of noise now because the design, the layout, the layout of the whole art book is gonna be changing in the future. So there is so many things that I want to change it before begin to talk about it, before to tell it to everybody, oh, we're doing this or we're doing that. You know, I wanted to make sure I got the I got the design that's supposed to have. That's one of the reasons. But it's looking good. I really like it. I'm having a lot of fun. Pages. I expected to came faster now. Now that we are gonna do every single pages in one day, it's a lot of work. I have to be like super fast the whole stream, super fast the whole stream in order to do it, because the people ask questions, the people talk about the games. Basically, there are streams for in my channel over here. It becomes like a talk show when we talk about games and we talk about things. It is kind of crazy to keep up, but I really like it. I really like. I don't know if you notice. I really like challenging stuff. When people ask questions and do the things and everything, it really put me in the zone. It really put me in the zone. It is very nice. That's why I'm telling you, people ask questions, participate in the streams. Put your name over there, because see, you are streamers. My streams are pretty good for that. Because I give a shout out to you guys. You put your name in the leaderboard. Yeah, you put your name in the chat every time you talk. Every time you talk, you put your name. Look, you see, Hasugita, 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 Hasugita. So basically, you giving yourself some kind of promotion, some kind of shout out by yourself. That's why I'm telling you, there is so many things that I do in my channel to support you. If you are not taking advantage, people, you should take advantage. But that's not the point that we're talking about. We're talking about the Lopreca, but yeah. Sometimes I like to rant a little bit from time to time. And I was planning to do like a ranting streams one day. Something like the ramped stream, something like that. I don't know. I was talking about like just rant about games, just rant about the mistakes of the developer, stuff like that, all the craziness stuff that happened. But it looks like a lot of my viewers doesn't like me, people ranting. I love ranting streamers that takes their time, to talk, to complain. I really like it, but there is a lot of stuff that I know why people doesn't like a lot, because doesn't do a lot. It's because it could be dangerous for the channel. Or in Twitch. Twitch really want you to focus on games and creative stuff for the gaming community. They don't want you. They don't want you to be ranting all the time, because it's not good for the brand. Yeah, that's why people go to other platforms to do those ranting stuff, and they keep the Twitch channel like only playing, have fun, and everything like that. Because this is basically how they want people to perceive them, which is not bad at all. I super understand that. That's why I'm trying to keep the rants and the minimums over here. But I really was thinking about that. Yeah, we have to do like the first. I'm thinking about to do the first 9 characters. We're talking about 36 pages of pure drawing stuff. Once we got like those 36 pages, put the link in the chat. Then Then continue with the breakers. You know, we are doing the law, the 9 characters of the law. Then we're gonna do the 9 characters of the breaker. But when we finish with the law, we're gonna be working a little bit about the layout, making sure that it looks good, and then share it to you guys. You know. Then we're gonna continue with the breakers, updated, updated with the breakers pictures and everything. You know, and stuff like that. But it's gonna be available once I do like the 9 first, the first 9. Uh, the first 9 characters of the law. That's the first that we are gonna be doing it at the beginning. It's gonna be pretty nice. It's gonna be pretty awesome. You know, I hope you liking it because I'm really having a blast with the Lawbreakers art book. Now that the game's not around, you know, now that the game's not around, we're doing something about Lawbreakers. It's kind of tribute for me, you know. In the same time, making sure people knows about the game. I did a lot of stuff in the gun that doesn't have it in the real game, just to give it some context to not make it look so plain because it was like a kind of plain. Yeah, yeah. A lot of those things they had in the game, but it's not 100% the way I was doing it. You know, because I was just doing it in order to put something on it in the gun to not make it look so plain. You know. Pretty nice, pretty awesome. Like at that part over there, it was totally in the gun, in the real thing, but it wasn't able to pull it out in the same way that they do it. So I kind of deleted. Yeah, pretty awesome stuff. Yeah, this next Saturday we're gonna continue playing with this. If you really want to know, participate in the chat in this stream with the art book, you should get it this Sunday. It's gonna be a blast. It's gonna be pretty awesome. Yeah, I got hopes, you know, to do the third page. I still had to look for the design. You know, I grabbed this one, and the first one is almost similar. You know, Gunslinger is a guy that because he's part of the law. He's like official, a judge, something like that. Uh, a lot of their pictures is like a hit taking damage or he is standing. It's not a lot of variety. It's not a lot of variety. It's not like the other gunslinger. It has like a more variety because he can have like a more aggressive stance because he's a part of the breakers. He got like a more aggressive, more cool pictures. This guy Abaddon, because it's the law, you know, it's part of the law and everything. Everything he got a picture is like a very like that, like very standing. That you can see like he's got some kind of respect for something, you know. It's not like the other guy. The other guy is always like aggressive, kind of attacking poses, which is gonna be pretty awesome. Almost every single breaker in this game, low breakers. Uh, it has pretty aggressive, pretty cool stance because they got the freedom because they are like bad people, you know. They got the freedom to pose and to be punching and to be, you know, more creative. You can be more creative with them than the law. The law part is almost all of them are like a standing, pretty normal, you know, no crazy stuff around or anything like that, you know. We should make it a little bit easier to draw because they are not having crazy pose or anything like that. Basically, all of them are like a standing. Something that I looking forward to is to look for the screenshots stuff like that where they are standing to because I really want to showcase the whole character. You know, I really want to people to see the whole thing and sometimes when you're designing stuff there is a lot of screenshots that are not like the whole thing, you know. There is not like it's like a half a from the hip to the top, stuff like that, like a half a body, shots like that. I don't want. Maybe in the future I'm gonna include stuff like that, like this one, like that. That's how I find a lot of stuff for low break. It's like a color because it's coming from the videos. It's coming from the videos. Sometimes, uh, but I don't know because the benefit of this is that you can get crazy with the details. You can make the you can go crazy with the details. You can make the character looks like a better, but it's missing like the legs and that's why maybe in the future I'm gonna be including stuff like that, more detail with more stuff and another angle so people can check it out. Look at the gun, the Omega gun. It's pretty good. I was doing a lot of details, checking out. Pretty awesome. Yeah, I was having a lot of fun that day. It was pretty good. It was pretty awesome. Yeah. The Ghostlinger art book. Yeah, we're planning to finish it pretty soon. Pretty soon. You are so you coming to these streams, you are the witness, of what we are doing and everything, which is very nice. A luxury not a lot of people has in my streams, and having a blast, with the creation of it. Yeah, I was putting the outline. I was putting the online around it, kind of fixing stuff. It was pretty good, the outline. That is very important for the design of this album because it kind of give you once you put the outline, it kind of give you like a more life to the characters. I really like the way it looks. Yeah. Let's check it out. Let's continue to check it out, peeps. Space Lords, I believe. Yeah, Space Lords stream. That was the Monday, I believe. The Monday. The Space Lords stream was pretty good. Kinda raging a little bit because every single thing that I play against in the Space Lords that day was super good. I was playing with the Mika lady, and but basically every single time every single match was like a handed to me, like at my bottom parts, I couldn't keep up with the enemy. The enemy was on point all the time, killing me without mercy. Space Lords is a pretty good game. I'm listening to people in the community complaining a lot. They release a new patch, a new like daily rewards, a new update with daily rewards. Now you can get rewards every day, but you need to play matches in order to get the rewards. You need to play matches because the reward system it works as every time you game, every time you do a match, and you lose and you win rewards. The rewards that you win right away, but the rewards that you lose, it goes to the like a little like a safe place when they hold it like a little bank. It looks like a chest, a metal chest stuff. It goes over there. They call it the accumulation pot. It goes over there, and then it has a timer on it. And then when the timer is done, they give you all of that reward that you didn't earn it. That's the basic idea, right? But some people find out that it's not happening in the way they're supposed to. I don't know if they patch it. I don't know if they fix it. But I was in somebody streams, and he was telling me, yeah, no, I don't want to say the name for safety and security, He was telling me, "Hey man, this is not working the way it's supposed to." I asked the question, "Man, this is the pod, is the community pub broken?" He told me, "Yes, it's broken." I didn't understand the reason why it's broken because he explained it like 4 or 5 times. I never understand why. Like, no, not get it. I don't get any why it's a complaint. I don't get any why it's a complaint. Basically, you don't get the rewards. Basically, that's what I was told. Like, you don't get the rewards that you're supposed to get. Um, and I don't know if that is a glitch. I don't know if it's because the pub works in the way it's supposed to. I don't know if you have to do something. You know. Yeah, some people are complaining. I don't know why, but it looks like it has some problems in the accumulation pub thingy. Uh, yeah, the idea behind it, like a lot of people say that in that stream, like, the idea behind is pretty good. You'll be able to get all the reward that you don't get. After a time. After a time, you put some weight. You wait a little bit. Once the the time runs out, you get it, you get your stuff. Which is pretty nice. I really like it, the idea, but see, if it is not working, they need to fix that because otherwise it's like a defeat the purpose of why you put that thing over there. Uh, One thing that I do the Micro Steam does is like they do the features in the game. They do the update. They test it out by themselves. I don't know if they have a group of players testing out or anything like that. But not sure about that. But they release the updates. They release the updates. Basically expecting for the community to do the to do the fixing, basically to find the bugs and to report to them the problems, which is not bad at all. So you got a huge community, you got a community of people. This community is not huge, but you got a group of people that play your game. That's the best way. Give it to them, they're gonna fix it. But it's a double-edged sword too, because some people get super discouraged, say, "Oh man, this is not working the way it is. I'm not gonna play this game anymore." Stuff like that. Like, there is some people that are radical, you know. They are not gonna like the way it feels. If they have a glitch or something, they're gonna be their excuse to stop playing the game. Uh, I say excuse because it kind of feels like that when some of the older players of the game complaining sometimes, like they're just looking for a excuse or looking for a chance to say bye bye. Kind of feels like that. I know it's not like that. It's not like that. Those people are basically the reason why this game is awesome. Because they complain and then they say the things in the way they see things is going, like the pot. There are a way find out. There are a way find out that he has some problems into it. Some loophole into it right away. Like, less than a day, which was pretty crazy. I just hope they reported to Microsteam in some ways, so they can fix it. I couldn't check it out in the forums and the twitters of the Microsteam, about the problems, to see if some people are talking about it or something, because my time is kind of limited, in that regard. But uh, maybe Monday, I'm gonna give you a little bit more details about it. The cumulative pub, what is the problem that they have, and stuff like that. What they have to fix. I'm gonna be doing my research in the weekends, maybe. Yeah. Today, no. Today I have to, after the strong, I have to get prepared to go to work. But maybe during the week I'm gonna be researching to see what is the problem that the game has with the cumulative pop. accumulated pop. You know that if it gets to work, if it gets to work 100%, it's gonna be pretty nice. Oh, look at Johnny SC with Luna just shot that in the head. Yeah, they was giving me that guy is a pro, basically a pro player in this game, man. That guy plays pretty good. He was giving me some tips and tricks. Yeah, there is a lot of good players in Space Lord. Good players that it's gonna make you quit the game, basically. It's gonna make you quit the game if you are a guy that doesn't take. You know, you see me playing sometimes. I play like a. Sometimes I do good things in the game and everything. Those people are harder than that. Harder than that. Look at that guy. He was hiding all the time over there, waiting for me to be crazy in order to surprise me. I don't know what happened there. I don't know if he gonna teleport. I don't know what happened there. He just surprised me from nowhere. It was crazy. Yeah, people like that, like they will surprise you. You don't even know how they're doing it, but they're doing it. Because they are super good. They know every single little way to go to the other side, every single way to guide you. You know. Um, uh, that's why I like this game because it's challenging. It really challenges you to change. A game that kind of force you to change the strategies all the time. I'm on it. You know, I'm on it because this is the kind of games that makes you think. You know, even though it's a shooting game, you know, that maybe you believe, oh, you just grab your gun and go for it. No, it's not just grab your gun and go for it. You know, it makes you think. It makes you think. That's why it's pretty tactical. It has a lot of strategy into it. That's why I like this game. Look at that guy was doing his ultimate, waiting for I don't know who, but when he saw the problem, he left. He bailed out. He said bye bye. He said bye bye. Now that's not the guy. The guy that I killed right there. It's a problem in this game, man. It has a little drone. A lot of the user using that thing very effective. You know, you need to be careful because maybe you're fighting one of their friends. You got the drone in your back, ready to kill you. Almost all the time it happens. That's why I was going for him all the time because as long as you got that guy down, the drone is down. You know, they're not gonna be able to use it because the turrets, drones, stuff like that in games are pretty challenging. You know, you got those mechanics. It gives you like a strong advantage to the people that are using it. It is kind of crazy situation. Wow, these songs are pretty short. These songs are pretty short. It's just like a couple seconds. That beautiful. This is from the game Bloodstained, from the creator of the Castlevania. That he left Konami a long time ago, and that's why you don't see like a lot of Castlevania going on because basically the creator left. Companies developer has his own ways to continue development of the game, even though the people left or stuff like that. You know, they still have all the things. You know, which is pretty nice. Which is pretty awesome. All people, we got more loot. Yeah, people, si you're using the loot, I cannot recommend. Hey, yeah, Sefilot, try to change the messages because when you do the same message over and over and over, he cannot he cannot doesn't go through. Yeah, I got like a 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 3 to 4 messages that has like almost the same message. Is I believe those ones are not getting through the system. Kind of created some problems. Yeah, you change a little bit the messages, and you can put messages like I'm having fun. I like the streams, stuff like that. Trying to change it because otherwise they're gonna detect it like spam, like somebody spamming, and it can go. It doesn't go through like 100%. You know. But thank you for the support, Mr. Sefilot. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the loot. I really appreciate it. Supporting my streams pretty heavily with the loot. At this point, you're gonna get the $5 thing gift card on Saturday. And Saturday, I kind of feel bad that a lot of you guys, a lot of your friends are not. Try to communicate with them and telling them. I'm gonna see if I can. I'm gonna see if I can send out messages with the thing to them. I didn't have the time, because it kind of defeat the purpose that I put it in my Twitter. I talk about it. I still have to whisper people about them. It kind of defeat the thing, but I don't know. If I got some time tomorrow, I'm gonna send it to them before the streams. I don't know. Maybe when I came back to the work, I'm gonna see if I can send it to something over there to them. But you can do it for me. I really appreciate it. So they know. Yeah, this week basically they are not gonna know, bro. I expect next week they are aware of the situation that we have changed. People, Space Lords, this game is totally free. You can buy it. You can download it from the Steam store, PS4, Xbox One, and Microsoft Store. So don't miss out. Highly recommend it. It's pretty fun. As you can see, the action is pretty packed action packed. You will die a lot. You will die a lot. So you like challenging game? I'm not gonna tell you it's easy. The game is not easy. It's challenging. So you really like challenging games? Get Space Loss is pretty good. See, you don't like to die. You don't like to get humiliated by the people. Still download it. Still get it. It's free. It's free. I believe. I always give it a try to free games. It doesn't matter how difficult they are or how easy they are. I always give it a. Wow, that person just kind of disappears. Like that's a thing I don't understand. Sometimes happens. Like man, that guy is over there. You see, that person was over there. When I went back, that person was like a flying. It went up, but it was too fast. It was to the point that he kind of disappears. Yeah, some people is like super crazy. You know, pretty awesome, pretty cool. I'm really having a lot of fun with the Space Lords. It is pretty nice game. I highly recommend you to get it. Yeah, totally free, totally free. Um, this was Monday. Yeah, Monday. Tuesday we play Space Lords 2. It's still challenging. It still have a lot of yeah. This Tuesday I was having problem with the matchmaking. I was having problem with matchmaking. It was taking time, so much time to get in the games. That happens from time to time. It is something that not even a Mercury Steam can fix it. Oh man, this. Oh yeah, that's the. I was talking about the Monday stream. Yeah, I said, man, this. Yeah, do you know what? Do you know why I was talking about the Monday stream in that part? It's because it was taking a longer, like looking for matches. Looking for matches was taking like a super time, a lot of time. So I was talking about the Monday streams. I was talking about the new character, Soma. You know, in the new updates of the game, yeah, putting trailers talking about them because many things are coming. The new character, Soma, is coming too. I was talking about that, the animations. Man, see that thing happens in the with the character, it's gonna be pretty crazy. You know, that she can make like those powers, stuff like that. Yeah, talking about many of the contents of the game. What are we looking for matches? Because that day Tuesday was crazy for matches. It looks like it's getting difficult to get matches right away. Something that I don't like that to happen. This was Stephanie Justin, the person that made the voice for the new character Soma. We were talking about her. She was like she was the lady that makes Quiet, the voice for Quiet in Metal Gear Solid 5. Um, I believe they created Quiet after her, you know, after her looks, you know. That's why she kind of looks like Quiet, you know. So because Quiet has like a short hair, you know, and but so you pay attention, you kind of see the eyes and the face of her. It kind of looks like a Quiet. And now she's gonna be doing the voice for the Soma. Yeah, I find matches after a while. Yeah, all those videos and stuff like that. Wow, it took it. Yeah, 1 hour after 1 hour in the stream was the when I get the matches. It was crazy. Yeah, it was crazy. It took a lot of time to get matches. I believe it was because the update. A lot of people maybe has problems stuff like that. Yeah, it was super crazy. That match was good because I was destroying people. That map, that match is one of the first map. You can say I was killing everybody at the beginning. I believe I won. Yeah, I won this match like for a lot because I was using Alicia. Alicia is my favorite character in this game because she's very high agile as you can see, and for the streams are pretty good because you can keep yourself moving. It forces you to move. You know, it forces you to go places. It's not like you're gonna be like in one place doing things. No, Alicia doesn't have the powers that they have the other guys. The only her ultimate is like jumping higher. She jumping higher. That's it. That's the ultimate she has. So it kind of force you to go through to places, you know, which is pretty nice. Yeah, I was having a lot of fun with Alicia. She's my favorite raider in the game. And I believe that match I just destroy everybody, you know. And some point it was kind of difficult for me. Like man, I don't even know what I'm gonna do. These people are gonna open the barricade over there, but I kinda outsmart all those guys as you can see. Kinda outsmart those guys and giving them hell, which is something pretty good. People are complaining about antagonists. Some people seems to not to like the antagonist. It, it's kind of worrisome because the antagonist is the ability that you have in the game to play as an enemy against other people in the game. Like right now, I'm playing as an enemy, you know. Um, it brings a lot of entertainment to the game because you don't play as a good guy all the time. You play as an enemy. You becomes like a pretty crazy situation for a lot of people in this game. And bring variety. It makes the game challenging and everything. It brings a lot of new good stuff, but it brings a lot of bad stuff for new people. You know, see people jump into the game. Let's say they got enough level, because I believe you need to wait a certain level in order to play as antagonist, to get antagonists in your game. Uh, Once I begin to get antagonists, like I remember my first antagonist was level 300, 300 something, 336, something like that. He was killing me all the time. Like, oh, this guy is killing me all the time. But because quitting games or rage quit is not in my vocabulary. It's not part of my gaming tactics. I keep playing the game. I keep liking it. I kind of see that interest since from the get go. From the get go, I kind of see interest in the antagonist mode. Because it's not strange for me. There is many games like that. You got like a Dead by Daylight is like that. Evolve is like that. Unfortunately, the game is no more, I believe. The Friday 13 Jason, game, it's like that too. So it's not a new thing. It's not something that is exclusive to Space Lords. Other game has it. Over here, it's kind of challenging, but because I was familiar basically with the system, I well, that person grabbed me like in a second, because I was familiar with the system. I can understand it, can understand it, and went for it. But not a lot of people are like that. A lot of people are like, I just want to play the game. This guy came in from nowhere and destroyed everybody without mercy. Sometimes I wanna tell them, man, that's how the game it is. That's how the game it is. But this is not enough information. It's exclusively for new people. It's not new information. But the worrisome part is not the new people that are complaining. It's very experienced people that they got like many months playing this game. People that are pretty good playing the game. Pretty good playing the game. They are the ones complaining about against the antagonists. Like, oh, I believe we're gonna have to remove the antagonists because this and that. There is so many things that needs to be fixed. It's not fixed. Talking his stuff, telling his stuff. They know because they got like a many months playing the game. So valid criticism, doing his stuff, but at the same time, it's worrisome because I expect that from the new players. I expect that I expect more complaints from the new player than people that already know how the game it is. It's like in my case, I can complain against one player, but I cannot complain against the whole system because I already understand it. What is there? I bring some variety to the game. See enough. All the old players continue. They could remove the system. It makes the game kinda uninteresting because playing games against against the computer. Playing the games in space or against the computer. It's kind of dangerous to the game because the game it becomes stale for a while. Computer is computer. They play in some ways and one specific way. They don't change it. If after a couple months you're gonna be boring. You're gonna be, oh no, I'm not gonna be playing this game because you know how to kill the computer. The computer is playing in one way, so it kind of force the developer to program more in order to bring more variety. It's kind of crazy situation, but the antagonist kind of fixes all of that. It kind of skips you. I believe people are still playing this game for many months in the same maps, doing the same campaigns, so everything. It's because the antagonist. I believe it has to do a lot with the antagonist, because now it's not. Now you don't pay attention to the map, so you don't pay attention to the missions. You pay more attention to the guy that trying to kill you. It becomes it becomes more than a shooting game, like a fighting game. You know, like oh, this guy is always kill me. I got the opportunity to get him. Now in this match, I'm gonna get it. You know, you kind of set your own goals, participate against playing against people is always fun. It's always more fun than playing against the AI. You will get burned. You will get burned if you only play with against the AI. You're gonna it's not gonna be. Oh, that person was like going in circles all the time. That's why he died. She dies. You see, I just break those people, man. And I believe those people was like a new people, something that I try to avoid. But it is what it is. You know, they should know the game. It's like that. Be ready for that. Instead of quitting, risking, they need to be ready for that. Pretty awesome people, Space Lords get it totally free and try to get good. It's basically a fighting game more than a shooting game. Uh, it's pretty well done. It's pretty well done. I just hope they put like a more content to the game because now they're going for the how you call it, the roadmap. You know, they had a lot of features. I believe once they finish with all the features, they're going super fast. Let me tell you, they're going super fast with the roadmap. I believe once they finish with the roadmap, I believe they're gonna focus on new content like new campaigns and stuff like that. Campaigns are not easy to do because it has lore attached to it. It has a specific items, you know, specific characters. Sometimes it's not easy to do, but I hope that they work towards that direction. The game is, as you can see, has a pretty awesome production values. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look bad at all. The characters are pretty interesting. You know, has his own personality. Everyone's they are different. You know, look at this is the new accumulative puff stuff that they put in the game. Some people they say it's not working as intended. You know, it's kind of expected. It's kind of expected because it's up to us now to report the problems. You know, I didn't see any problem into it. I tended to play the games more to have fun and not get caught in technicalities and stuff like that. You know, I am not a good person to giving feedback. Basically, I just play the game. I have fun. You know, I don't. You know, but good thing we have people that pay attention to the things that you know, make sure to see if it works. It's working. You know, and give the feedback because the feedback is the more important part that they should put it. They should give it to the Mercury team is to give a feedback about the game so they can fix it. It's the more important part. Yeah, that guy over there with the blue, that cute. Oh, you cannot see it, no. You cannot see the chat of that day because you see in the chat of today. Yeah, was a guy. There is a that's another thing that I like in this game. The community is very together. Is keep it together pretty well. It's always every time I play, it's always a guy that knows how to play the game pretty well. Is in my streams all the time. You know, making sure I don't say stuff that I'm not supposed to be saying. Making sure the game I'm playing good. Making sure giving me the tips and tricks to be better and stuff like that because there is a lot of high profile players over here that I believe this match. Yeah, I believe this match I was having a hard time because those players over there, they were good. They were killing me all the time. Every time I try to kill somebody, something happens, you know, or they got me pretty good. Look how they killed me. I believe I killed that person. Yeah, I killed that person. But look, you got Ginebra behind you, the other guy, you know, killing you. Now they know. Now they know the way I play because you know they like to be sneaky and everything. Now from that, I never killed somebody else. It was like me dying all the time, me dying. And say, what? These people are super good. Yeah, they're super good indeed. It was super crazy. But again, I really like the challenge. I really like the way the game is. It keeps you in your toes. Try to kill the peoples and everything. There is something I noticed when you are flying like that. If you get shot, I believe you get down. It puts you down. I don't know if I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong, but it kind of feels like that to me. Like every time I fly like that, I get shot. Like I get down. See how difficult it's now for me to kill to give it like some damage. You see. After that, no success at all. They're gonna be killing me all the time without mercy. People, the loot is coming. The loot is coming by Cephalot. Let me see what he said. He said, "Hey Jojo, by Cephalot. Thank you for your support, Mr. Cephalot. Thank you for the loot. I really appreciate it. People, remember that the loot now is attached to the $5 Steam gift card. The person in the top of the leaderboard is gonna get the $5 Steam gift card this Saturday. So don't miss out. It's something. It's the way we find out to be more fair for everybody to get the $5 Steam gift card. Yeah, it puts you like in a competition with somebody else, but at the same time, it give you some guarantees that you're gonna get it because no longer you had to came early and saying hi. So you do it, we appreciate it, but you no longer have to. You no longer have to. You just send the loot to the channel. So you send enough loot to put your name in the top of the 7 day leaderboard for the loot. You will get a $5 thing gift card right away. Right away, you're gonna get it. Yeah, that match, it was rage quitting match basically for me. People was killing me all the time, doing crazy things, using a lot of strategy. Waiting for me to go to pass by from one place to another in order to grab me and destroy me. There was even though I was getting killed almost all the time. I believe they too were having a hard time. Wow, this game looks beautiful. Look at the textures. The texture, every single texture is like a kind of different. They don't copy. You don't see like a lot of copies over here, a lot of stuff. Everything is like a handcrafted, pretty. Look at that. Look over there. Look over there. Oh, we cannot pass it. Look over there. You got a wall. You got this wall. With yellow paint and everything. You see? I'm gonna show you something. Look at the next door. You see? Look at this wall. Totally different from the other one. Totally different with different painting, different texture. Like a real life place. This game is beautiful, people. You should check it out. You should check it out. The only problem that I like with this game is that I'm not able to jump into the game, check it out the words because the words are pretty beautiful. You know, are pretty nice, handcrafted, everything. There is no procedurally generated nothing. Yeah, you got the enemies, of course. The enemies, of course. We still are in a way where the games has to repeat a lot of stuff. When you're talking about enemies and stuff like that. This is it is something that games still have to share, to have to work on that. But why they do it like that? Because it's still the needs, the technology. To, this still we have to develop the technology that can do that, like enemies, different enemies with different style, different. Every single one of them. Is it could be very challenging. We still don't have the power, the computer power to do that. It's not a technology that has been developed still. But yeah, but for space launch, it's pretty nice. They did a pretty good job trying to making sure they did a pretty good job making sure we got the making sure we got the enough variety between the enemies, enough variety between the places. Microsin did a pretty good job to keep that on mind, every single place. Maybe they use the same axis, but then it looks like then after that they did another pass in the textures and everything to make it look different and everything, which is I really appreciate it. So many details, so many little things that are pretty good, pretty nice. Yeah, this game was created to like Lawbreakers to be a winner in some ways. Uh, it's unfortunate that a lot of people still didn't know about this game. Marketing it has to do a lot with the marketing. And I'm looking forward to see if see they can fix that. See they can get better on the marketing. It's not something that depends on them like 100% or anything like that. It's something that it's basically the gaming community itself, technologies wise, in the way they do marketing, the platform they use it to do marketing. Man, Constantine in this match, Constantine was killing me all the time. It was the only one guy that was going for me all the times with the mercy. They win. After I give it a beating to everybody, they came in and they begin to play together. They begin to play together and killing me all the time. You know, because that's the only thing you have to do in this game is to play together with your friends in order to have success. Yeah, pretty awesome. Space Lords people you can download on Xbox One, PS4, Microsoft Store and Steam Store. You will like it. Yesterday we were playing Call of Duty Black Ops 4. I was talking about the problems that I have with the game, specifically the 130 gigabytes of content that they have in the game. It's too much. Right now in the game, it's taking super long to get matches. Like I play 2 matches of the squads. That's it. Every other single match that for me to play was like duos. I don't like to play duos a lot because one you got like a less chance to survive because once you die it puts your friends in a difficult situation that they need to revive you. Sometimes they die trying to do that too. Matches are pretty challenging duos, so I tend to orbitate more into a squad, but it wasn't no games at all. No games at all to a squad. It took longer. Like you see over here, I am in the lobby waiting for matches. I am in the lobby waiting for matches over there. It took forever. Forever. I was like going around checking the maps. Say it talking about like a man. This is crazy that this game just came in the other day. Now there is nobody playing. Like literally nobody playing. It was a lot of people doing YouTube videos already about some problems that they have. Like some people say, "Oh no, this game is becoming pay to win. This thing over there, over there." Stuff like I don't know. For maybe for other games could be pretty, but for Call of Duty, man, you got so many guns. Why you want some more guns? Let them make some monies. Because. Yeah, it's a full price game. I'm not gonna tell you it's a full price game, but you got a lot of content. It's a lot of content. There is some content that they have like a block that you need to buy in order to get it, stuff like that. But that doesn't bother me because it doesn't give you. I believe it's pure cosmetics. I don't believe it's gonna give you damage or anything like that. It's just pure cosmetics. Maybe you want the cosmetics so bad that if you don't get it, you're gonna quit the game. I tend never to get to the point like cosmetics is never gonna make me quit again. But every person is different, I guess. Yeah, the game has a lot of content. A lot of content for people that doesn't spend money or anything like that. You got access to guns. You can kill people. It's not like they're gonna buy a armor. They're gonna make it better or anything like that. That I know. I don't heard nothing about that. See something like that. Yeah, I believe you got all the reason to complain. Like, oh man, these people are getting armor. They're buying armor. They're buying this. You know, totally complain. But just because cosmetics, man, it doesn't make any difference in the game. You just complaining, getting mad, making YouTube videos and everything. The thing that I don't understand. The game was hard for me to find matches just because there is a lot of people raging about that, like, oh man, this cosmetics stuff like that. Some people say, oh, it's because the implications, because in the future, now it's cosmetics, but in the future it could be damage. Let me tell you something. Cosmetics is one thing, damage is another thing. The moment a game begin to sell damage and protection, armor, stuff like that, that's a game is gonna die, right away. You know, everybody knows about it. Nobody's gonna spend money in a game where people can just buy damage. And get better just by shelling couple dollars. Stuff like that. I get that. A lot of people get that. Developers, yeah, developers or the publisher, I don't know who it is. They're trying to push the shenanigans and everything, but I believe the community, the gaming community, is aware enough about the situation that they're not gonna let that happen. They can program it, they can launch it. Developers and the publishers, they can launch it again. They can program it again with all the shenanigans, but who's gonna buy it? Maybe the minority, 2 or 3 guys. But the majority of the people, they know. I don't believe they're gonna support that because this is not a new thing. This is a no. It's not a new conversation. It's a conversation that has been like every single year. With games. Basically Call of Duty. Almost every single Call of Duty that came in with loot boxes and stuff like that. People are getting complaining. It doesn't bother me at all because I don't. Man, they had like a section over there in Call of Duty, like a contraband or black market. I never used the black market thing. Never used the black market thing. Like I don't see the need to use it. Like for a couple skins, couple stuff, I don't see. They don't. Can you buy damage over there? Can you buy armor over there? No. Can you buy speed? I believe you cannot buy speed over there. So it doesn't. They got the right to complain. They got the right to do the YouTube video. They got the right to not play the game because at the end of the day, the people. You see how long it took to get the match. The people at the end of the day they do whatever they want. They do whatever they want. But this game used to be snappy with the matches right away. Now it's like taking too long because people are getting mad because the last update basically it changed the game completely for a lot of people are talking about quitting and stuff like that. The only complaint I have is that 130 gigabytes that this game it requires to install. It used to be 64, 60, around 60. The developer knows about that, but now they put so much content that it's kind of difficult. One thing that they want me to then to do, the one I want them to do, is to basically split the blackout part of the game. I'm gonna be doing research. Yesterday I was talking about to do research in the night, but at night I was doing something else. Now maybe I'm gonna post it on Twitter. I don't know. Last night I was doing something else, some other content thing. I couldn't do the research, but I'm gonna do my research because I wanna know if you can just install the blackout mode. That's the only mode that I really like in this game. The blackout mode. That's the only mode I am streaming. I'm not thinking about any other mode in this game. I'm not thinking about anything else. Only the blackout mode. You know, I'm done with multiplayer for Call of Duty from a long time ago. You know, Call of Duty multiplayer for me is not compelling at all. Specifically because you can kill somebody that can come by, spawn you back, kill you back. It's like a super arcade. It doesn't have the feel that Blackout has. You know, Blackout has some better feel because it's a big map. You know where the enemies basically can come from. You know. But in multiplayer it's like super crazy. Yeah, it still has some elements of the multiplayer because you don't even know exactly where the enemies come from, but you got tools. You got a drone now. You can check it out when the enemies come, so you can prepare. You know, I'm not talking about having the advantage against the other people. I'm talking about tools and ways to play that basically give you a chance of survival. Man, just I was playing with a group of in this. Let me see if I can find it. I believe this the same match. Look, I was using the drone all the time. You know, marking the enemies so my people can destroy. If the enemy destroy us, the enemy kill every one of those us. You know why? Because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you got those abilities. You know. It doesn't matter if you got drums, stuff like that. It all depends. At the end of the day, it's gonna depend on the abilities of your team, or survival abilities of survival of your team. At the end of the day, is your team is not good. You know, if your team is not good, your team is not good. You're gonna die. Doesn't matter how many drones you have. You know, it doesn't matter how many stuff you have. You're not gonna win. So your team it doesn't use the tactics. Look, it was one guy over here, one guy over there. Everybody was spread. That's one of the first mistake that we did in that part. Everybody was spread doing his own thing. You know, the enemy they get they put down this guy, bro. The other guys that came in, they couldn't put it down, even though I was doing the drone. I don't know if the drone give it the feedback, like at the location of the people, like I mark the tag, so my friends can see it. I don't know. See, that is the situation right here. But it kinda give me the idea that people was looking at the tags, at the enemy coming, but at the same time, it looks like they weren't able. They weren't able to kill them, you know. Wow, the guy totally missed the friend. Yeah, man, that guy he throw himself down. At the same time, look at the guy's coming. Oh, I'm gonna help you. Stay over there. Don't go anywhere, you know. Yeah, man, how am I gonna drop myself? At the same time, the guy dropping, the guy was flying towards the building, looking for him. Man, where you are? I was looking for you. And the guy, oh man, I'm dying. Yeah, I'm down there. I really got that guy get plummeted by my thing over there. Look at the other guys coming like a Rambo. Yeah, even though we got a drone and everything, it didn't make any difference. You know, any difference, which it was crazy. Which it was crazy, man. Yeah, I hope that they separate Blackout. I'm gonna do the research because maybe I believe you are able to do it. Back in the days, you can totally install the single player alone or the multiplayer alone or both of them games in Call of Duty back in the days. I don't know if it's the same case for this because I don't interest in the multiplayer. I just wanna play the Blackout mode. I believe is a pretty awesome game mode for this game. You know, it's a pretty awesome. Wow, we got like a 1, 2, 3 guys. We got one down. We got another one over here that is still. This guy was like the whole time over there doing nothing, camping basically, waiting for what? This guy was like the whole time in the roof. He never went down. He just stay in the roof all the time, you know, making sure nobody get close or nobody. Look at that guy came from here to there. Like, man, stay in the windows over there, waiting for this guy to, look at he got killed right away. Yeah, that was yeah. Even with the drone, it's not gonna guarantee you success or at all. It's an advantage. It makes it, I believe, makes it like a little bit easier to see the enemies. I don't know if my friends can see them too. The little tag. Some guys does it like the little tag. I don't know if you can kill people with the drone because I press all the buttons. They don't give it over here the buttons to do something else. You know, they don't give it. They all fly up and fly down. That's it. They don't even tell you how to get out from the drone. For me to get out of the drone, I had to fly low, close to the guy, so he can destroy my drone. For me to play normal, because I didn't find any key to detonate the drone or to crash it, basically to crash. It was a pretty crazy. I don't know if that gameplay mechanics over there, but see, it is not hard to put it because look, I was trying to get out, like putting the menus and everything. No, nothing. How you get out from this thing? I believe I even say it. Let me see. Look, the guys died too.
Go get killed, Green. Bernie.
You see? Wow, that's crazy. I need to basically to let it destroy in order for me in order for me to get out of the drone. It needs to be destroyed first. It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I was complaining because it was crazy. Like, man, there is no any cues that tell me to get out how to get out the drone. I press escape, anything, nothing happened. I basically killed myself because I was the only one alive. I was outmatched too. I was outmatched. I don't know. I don't believe that the enemy was able to. I'm not gonna be able to kill all those guys for myself because they didn't have like the guns or anything. Even though at a certain moment he kind of retreat back to this little house and everything, I couldn't do it. I couldn't be able to do it. Yeah, people, this was the whole week on the streams on this channel. We were having a lot of fun. It was a pretty nice stuff. So I'm gonna say thank you to the people that came today to the streams. Remember that after the stream, I have to basically go to my day job and work over there and everything. I really appreciate the support coming over here on the streams, getting the points, supporting me with the loot. I really appreciate it. Remember that it's the new system that we have over here to get the $5 Steam gift card in the weekends tomorrow. What we're gonna do, we're gonna begin the streams. If we're gonna say hi everybody and everything. Normally, once we get to the section of the $5 Steam gift card, we're gonna announce who's the winner, and we are gonna be talking about it, how you can support, how you get the $5 the $5 Steam gift card by supporting the streams. All of that, is gonna be tomorrow. So you came in early, say hi and everything. I'm gonna say thank you, but it's not the way to get the loot anymore. It's by using the loots. Any questions? Put in the chat. Any questions? Put in the chat. So I'm gonna say thank you too. What it? Thank you for coming. Really appreciate it. It was very nice. Ray Kings, thank you for coming to the streams. Thank you for that and support. Really appreciate it. Dread Bingo, thank you for coming too. A long time no see you, but thanks for coming back, man. I really appreciate it. Was kind of missing you, Mr. Dread Bingo. Yeah, Red Bingo. Yeah, don't miss out the streams, man. We are doing many things. I want you to get some advantage about that. Sefilot, thank you for coming to the stream. Thank you for your support. It looks like you are gonna be the winner, but we will have to wait until tomorrow. It could be, I don't know, miracle tomorrow that somebody else get it. I don't know, nobody knows. But I kind of doubt it because I'm finished the stream. Almost nobody else is doing the loot thing. I hope next week they kind of realize how we're doing things over here and begin to put some work. Yeah, you gotta put some work now to get stuff over here. It's no the giveaway. You just have to watch the streams. But any other things I wanna put over here in the streams, in order for you to get some a little support on a little thing, you're gonna have to do some work. You need to go to help me in some way, shape, or form, in order for me to to do those things. I believe it's gonna be a pretty awesome way. Cowdy Joker, thank you for coming to the stream and thank you for your support. Thank you for the host. That was pretty nice too. That you was hosting my stream the whole time. Still hosting my stream, which is pretty good. Thank you for that, people. Today was a blast talking to you. Talking about the games, talking about many things. I didn't talk about the games that I wanna play in the future. You kinda see it. I was talking about the games that we already playing and everything. But that coming back to the streams I was talking about. Bro, there is a game. Let me see if I can get a couple minutes to show the game, one of the games that I really want to bring to the channel, because it kind of looks like it's gonna be pretty low breaky kind of game play. I see. You know. Um, yeah, it looks pretty interesting. It's coming for many platforms, for Xbox, for PC. I believe coming for PC too. Really? Yeah, I don't know. I'm looking forward. Mostly, a lot of those games, they're coming for Xbox, are coming for PC too. So I'm kind of looking forward. Oh, they has like an interview too into it. Let me see if I can put like the gameplay parts. Yeah, this game is looking good, and I'm looking forward to play this game too. It's kind of melee combat focused, which is I really like it. The games that has some shooting on it, but at the same time it has some melee focus. This one is like a melee focus. It's like a melee only. Basically makes it like a fighting game, a fighting game, a 3D fighting game, which is now that I'm playing Lawbreakers, they are playing Space Lords. They are kind of liking it. Those kind of games, kind of liking it. Pretty good. Those kind of game. Oh, they just put in the trailers. They just put in the trailer. Is the trailer? Oh, they got some gameplay right there. I'm gonna check it out. Yeah, looking good. Oh, this part I didn't see. This part. It's not part in the trailer. You see, it's like a fighting game. So maybe it could be I bring it to the streams one that came out. I hope it came out in PC too. I don't see why no. Who came out in PC? I don't I don't see why no. But it's looking good. It has a beautiful graphics, characters. As you can see, I really like when the game has like a different characters and stuff like that. Yeah, it's looking pretty awesome. Pretty interesting stuff. Yeah, it has some kind of. You see, it has some kind of space lord into it, but at the same time, it looks like it is more the objective focus melee combat kind of games, which is pretty nice. I really like in this kind of games like that. It is they are pretty compelling. They are pretty compelling. Those gameplay stuff. I mean, to get that out. Yeah, pretty nice. Well, it's for Ninja Theory. Those guys know how to do games. You know, they're always pretty awesome. It's looking good. Looking forward to play this game. When it came out, it really caught my attention in E3. For all of the games that they show, this one kind of caught my attention. Say, wow, wait a minute, this game kind of go for something different. You know, melee combat. You know, for the creators of Hellblade, Devil May Cry, and all those. You know, like those people have some titles behind it. You know, as you can see in the trailers, this is like a kind of gameplay trailer. You know. It shows some gameplay stuff over there. The Bleeding Edge. Yeah, looking forward for the Bleeding Edge. It is it's looking good. No, it's looking super good again. Yeah, it has some personality in it that it really caught my attention. Yeah, let me see. They show it. Oh no, this is like a Xbox trailer. But I hope it comes to other platform to PC. Because it really looks interesting. I'm not gonna get a console for the game. It's not happening. But that's why I'm hoping it comes to other platform. People, check out my Twitter. Don't forget about it. All the things that I do in the channel, I posted over there. You know, if I gonna cancel the streams, I can post it over there. So I'm gonna do some streams and post it over there, like this one. You know, I just put it over there in the beginning, so people came in to the streams and have fun and everything. Yeah. One other way to check it out, all the content that I have is to check in my website. You know, this is my website. I'm gonna put it in the chat for you to check it out. You know, check my website. This is the official website by Core TV with all the links, all the projects, all the stuff. Look at the Breakers Fan album, it's gonna be there. Boop, you click over there and you're gonna get the artbook. You know, the same link is gonna be in the channel for you to get it too. So you wanna get it from there. It's gonna be pretty nice, you know. So I hope you check it out, the Twitter and the website, and go for the things because it's pretty good. The links are in the chat. People, remember, these are the games that we're playing in this channel. Any games that you want me to play, just telling me in the chats or whisper me to me. Make sure it's multiplayer. I'm not playing single player. So you still want me to play some single player games? Remember that it's not gonna be streaming. I'm gonna be playing by myself. I'm gonna give you my opinion. You know, but I'm not gonna be playing it in the streams if the game single player. You know, I got a couple games that was given to me to play and everything. I still don't play it because they are single player. Need some time. I'm not having a lot of time. That's why I'd rather play multiplayer because you don't have the history behind it, you don't have the campaign behind it, you don't have to wait. You just go jump in and play, have fun. So yeah, I got some games over there. People giving to me to play single players. I still thinking about them, but it's gonna take a while for me to play because. I'm too focused in the multiplayer, you know. People, the schedule. We're gonna be playing Formula Fusion. It's not gonna be Call of Duty. It's gonna be Formula Fusion this next Thursday. This is the last week schedule. This week, from Monday. I believe tomorrow I'm gonna show you the new schedule. Tomorrow, you know, it's gonna be another game over there. Thursdays is changes. Every single Thursday it changes, so it's gonna be different game on Thursday. People, the loot, the giveaway is coming August 23rd. Yeah, I had to change it. That is not TH, it's RD tier 23rd. You know, the only thing you have to do is to watch the strings, get the points. Automatically you get points. They put your name in the leaderboards. Keep your name in the leaderboards until August 23, 23rd, yeah, until August 23rd in order to get the loot. You know, any questions? Any questions? Put in the chat so I can tell you. People are gonna say thank you to Hasogino for support my streams for 17 months in a row, which is a year and 5 months, which is very nice. But also keep it up, Hasogino. Really appreciate it. You know, hoping to see you soon in future streams. Yeah, Forza W, thank you for your support. Thank you for all the things you do. I really appreciate it. It's very nice, very awesome. You take some time to support my streams. So I'm gonna say thank you to Forza W too for supporting my streams without mercy. Skip it up. People, remember, if you want to support the streams, you use the loots. The loots are pretty awesome way. It's totally free to support the streams. You know, you send messages, a sponsoring message to the streams, and at the same time, you support the streams by sending those messages. The link is in the chat. You can use it right now. Before I left, you wanna use it because we are using the leaderboards of the loots in order to give you the $5 I think gift card on the weekends. No longer is it saying hi in the morning. You know, you need to send some loot in order to participate in the $5 I think gift card stuff. You know, it's a way, another system that we have. That is gonna be pretty fair for the people that know about it. They say they are pretty happy. They say, oh yeah, that work, the way it's gonna work. You know. I hope the people that also still doesn't have it. You know, this weekend a lot of people are gonna be outside of the system, but next week I hoping you guys jump in. You know, you jump in so you can get the $5 Steam gift cards. You know, which is coming attached. You know, it's coming attached with the loot. Support the stream with the loot. Get the $5 Steam gift card on the weekends. You know, that's how it is. I believe it's super fair. A lot of people like it. I hope it does well. I hope it does well in the chat, in the channel. You know. Yeah, look at this is the leaderboard that we're gonna use. Is the last 7 days, not the last 30, not the last 24. No, it's gonna be the last 7 days. You know, which is pretty nice. You know, so it looks like a Sefi lot. It's gonna be the one getting the card tomorrow. So I'm gonna say thank you to him. You know, 14 tips without mercy, which is pretty nice. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see. You can see it. Yeah, you can see it. 14 tips without mercy, which is pretty nice. So I'm gonna tell him to continue doing it forward. Cowdy Joker was pretty good in the last 30 days, but we're not using the last 30. We're using the last 7. Joker is only 2 tips. Fast upon the socks, 5 tips. Decat 6 tips. If Cephalon with 14 tips, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard for the people to take that for Cephalon since it's tomorrow. You know, it's tomorrow already. So keep it up. Thank you for that support. Really appreciate it. Also support, man. Also support. You came in the last minute and give it all the loot to the stream. So I'm gonna say thank you to Cephalon for that. I really appreciate it. People, we are gonna say thank you to the people that was hosting my stream today. I'm gonna say thank you to the people that hosted my stream. But before, I'm gonna take 1 minute. I'm gonna take 1 minute because I had to do something pretty quick before continue with the thing. Let me see if I can put some videos up here of the gameplays, of my gameplays. I do Call of Duty. Let me put Call of Duty because Call of Duty, I play it. I don't play it all the time, so you know to give it some support to the cards, you know, to give it some support to the cards. Yeah, coming back. Let me put the message there. Coming back from Mars, so don't go anywhere. Yeah, people, I'm back and I'm back for more. Let's continue with the people that was hosting my streams. Sorry that I have to take that thing. Somebody called me. Oh, go ahead. Say, oh man, you know. Yeah, let's continue with the people that was hosting my streams. Was pretty awesome group of people that came to the streams to host my streams, giving me free advertisement basically without mercy. Free advertisement, basically making sure people can find my streams. You know, I'm gonna say thank you to Hustle Guido for that. Really appreciate it. It's pretty awesome. Keep it up. Pretty nice. I'm gonna say thank you to Marco X. Thank you for your support. Thank you for hosting my stream, giving me free advertisement without mercy. I'm gonna say thank you to Coyote Joker too, supporting my streams with the host. Thank you for that. Really appreciate it. Fuzzy Panda sucks. So another person that is hosting my streams without mercy. Keep it up. Thank you for that support. Going a little bit faster because I have to. I'm kind of late. I'm kind of late. Yeah, I'm gonna say thank you to Ranging Span too. Ranging Span is a person that from since the beginning. He came in. He came in. Not since the beginning of my channel, but since the beginning that he came in. Since he came in, has been hosting the stream. That's the idea, you know. He since he came in. Yeah, he's a pretty new guy, but he's not coming no more in a way. But he's been hosting my streams all the time. Sufficient geometry. Sufficient geometry. Thank you for the host. Thank you for all the things you do. Ego all day. Thank you for the host too. Really appreciate it. What is it? Ego all day. Ego all day. Oh, it's supposed to be over here, close to the. Oh yeah. Ego all day. Thank you for the host. Thank you for all the things you do. I'm gonna say Doug 1Q. Thank you for the host. Thank you for that. Really appreciate it. Limet. Thank you for the host. Thank you for giving free advertisement without mercy. Wild Linus, thank you for the host too. Thank you for spread the word about my channel, bringing more people to the streams. I'm gonna say Mr. Talkers, thank you for the host. Thank you for all the things you do. Really appreciate it. I'm gonna say thank you to Sorceress. Sorceress is hosting my streams too. Pretty nice. Pretty awesome. Just keep it up. I'm gonna say thank you to Gordon Freeman. Thank you for the host. Thank you for giving free advertisement without mercy. The Great Father. Thank you for spread the word about my channel and bringing my people to the streams. Pretty nice. Pretty awesome. Group of people that does the hosting to my streams all the time. Yeah, I'm gonna say thank you to Gail Dangenhart too. Gail Dangenhart, thank you for the host, thank you for spread the word about my channel and bringing more people to the streams. I'm gonna say thank you to AC80. AC80, thank you for giving me free advertisement without mercy. I'm gonna say thank you to Demonic Eater Giant. Thank you for the host, thank you for spread the word about my channel too. Really appreciate it. Demonic Eater Yo-Yo is basically giving me free advertisement with the host since the beginning of my streams, I believe. Yeah, since a long time ago. Yeah, which is pretty nice, pretty awesome. Let me check it out to see if I cannot mention somebody. A lot of people hosting my streams, of which I really appreciate all those people that came to my stream, hosting my streams. You know, those are the people that. Oh, the loot for from Cephalo. Hey, Joe. Cephalo, you need to be a little bit more creative with those loots. You put it, you just put it. Cephalo, what do you earn from the loot? Can you explain? Oh, every time you send a message, it plays a little ad. I don't know if you see it. It plays like a little commercial, and then they put your message. That little ad giving me like a little fraction of the cents. It's pretty low. It's pretty low what I get. Basically it doesn't mean nothing to me in terms of support. It has to be like a lot of people doing it in order for me to get something, you know. It's nothing. It's less than some cents, less than cents, fractions of the cents. It's pretty low. But see, people do it, you know, every day. From time to time, I'm gonna get something, you know. It's not like I'm gonna quit my job. It's not like I'm gonna pay a bit. Let me tell you. If I do the $5 Steam gift card, yeah, it doesn't even cover. It's less than a five. It's less, so much less. It's less than $1. It doesn't even cover the $5 existing gift card. It doesn't even cover it. I'm doing it because I want you to feel happy. You know, I want people to feel happy. I want to do something that people, is part of the philosophy of my channel. But it doesn't cover nothing. It's cents, less than a cent. Maybe after 1,000 times people do it, I'm gonna get $1, something like that. It's just crazy. This is low. Sefilo said, "Yeah, I see. It's something. Yeah, it's something. That's why I put on the channel. It it keep the dynamic of the channel flowing. While I get something back in return. But it's nothing. I believe people that has like 1,000 of viewers, they got more. They get more from because it needs to be. It's connected to the. It's connected to the amount of people. So philosophy, if the currency is dollar, it might use it. I might use it. Yeah. Oh yeah, you totally can do it because that's a free service that you can put in your channel. So you got a channel, you are a streamer. It basically gives you some partner without being partner. They kind of give you some partner advantages because that's the partners. That's how it does. That's how they work. They put the ads in their videos. They get something from the ads videos. I believe they pay more when you are partner, but it is basically a pretty low level partnership when people use the loot. People need to use it. Otherwise, it's not automatic. It's not something that I can put in one corner playing every day or anything like that. It's something that you need to use it. Safilo is a great app, I think. Oh yeah, it's pretty awesome. The idea behind it, that's why I'm using it. The idea behind it, yeah, it's pretty nice, and it looks like it's totally fine to use it with the Twitch and different platforms. So it's a win-win situation. It's a win-win situation. It kinda motivate me to continue doing the streams because I say, oh, let me do the streams. People will support me a little bit. The best part is doesn't cost you nothing. That's the best part of everything. It's totally free for you guys. That's why I don't understand why no more people are using it. Like in my streams, let me see the check. There is like a 3 or 4 guys using it. Yeah, Sefilo, Kafa, Sipadasio, Kari Joker. Yeah, there is some people using it. But Belushi was using it too. Like a one time, you see? Yeah, but there is a lot of people are not using it. I believe there is a lot of people in my stream doesn't even know how to use it. That's why they don't use it. But I hope people jump in, I hope people jump in because it really motivates me to continue doing this. So you really like the streams that I'm doing, so you really like the streams that I'm doing, and you think I'm doing something good for you and everything. It costs nothing to dedicate 2 seconds, because that's what we're talking about. We're talking about 2 seconds. I'm put some messages over there, say something like, "Oh, I like your streams. Keep it up, pretty nice. I like that game." Could be pretty different messages, and support the stream that way. I believe it's significant, the effort that you have to put. Every time I say streamer with that loot, I use it. I give it that free cents or free little micro cents. I don't know how they call it to those people. I always use it, those are things that streamer is gonna remember. It's gonna remember you. It's gonna support you in some way, shape, or form. That's why I got a lot of people hosting my stream. All those guys are people that I support. Look at how many guys. Every time they're streaming, I jump into the stream, support with the loots and everything. And look at they hosting my streams, bringing more eyes to the streams, which is very nice. Yeah, I believe I say everybody. Yeah, I really say everybody. Yeah. Well, today was a pretty awesome day, people. We were talking about games and everything. It was a pretty awesome talk show and podcast. Tomorrow we're coming with some more games. It's gonna be Quake Champions. quite champions. I expected to have fun tomorrow, even though that game is pretty challenging. Yeah. Well, remember people that we are gonna be rating somebody. We are gonna be rating somebody to love, basically. So that person feels good. Has some hope that tomorrow's gonna be alright. At the same time, so you like that person, you can follow them. You're totally fine to find the support them. That's part of the. That's part of the. That's part of why we're doing the rate to the people. Oh, I believe we're gonna be rating you brand new hero. Yeah, you brand new hero is a pretty awesome dude that come from time to time. I'm not gonna be watching a lot of that because that game I don't like it. But maybe you like it. Maybe you like it the game that he's playing. Yeah, but I cannot let it pass because your brand new hero is a person that support my streams all the time. So I'm gonna with the host, yeah, with the host. So I'm gonna say we are ready. New brand new hero, you brand new hero. Please stand by. If you like him, you can follow him. So you have something to do, you can go. I'm coming tomorrow. Uh, Thank you for your support. Otherwise, stay in the chat so we can go together to that other guy. Go over there, say hi to him, follow him if you wanna follow. Spend maybe 10 or 20 minutes. Yeah, don't leave right away, people. Spend over there 10 or 20 minutes. Give it some support to the people. There is a lot of those people that are great streamers. Maybe in the future you decided to stream, they're gonna support you. They're gonna support you. So let's give it some support. Thanks for your support. We're coming tomorrow. We're coming tomorrow. Coming tomorrow. We another stream. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna put the time over here, but remember that I always take like a 10 or 20 minutes. So see, if you don't see me live, don't go anywhere. Just stay over there. 10 or 20 minutes. I'm gonna be jumping in. Thanks for your support. We're coming tomorrow with another stream at 11 a.m. East time. That's basically the time. USA East time. Basically, it's the time that I'm hoping to get. So don't get confused with the time. See, I used to have like a little clock in the channel. I removed it because I wasn't. It was having me problem, but I really gonna bring it back. Yeah, I believe I'm gonna bring it back. Sefilo say bye. Thank you, Sefilo. Thank you for all the support. Really appreciate it. I hope you can come in tomorrow. Well, people, thank you for your support. I'm not gonna take more of your time. I'm super late for the things that I have to do next. I'm gonna be maybe 5 or 10 minutes on the You Brand New Hero. So well, I'm gonna say bye bye. See you tomorrow. Bye.